Yeah, have a good night, Lewis. Thanks for hanging out. I was trying to see if it would let me back on YouTube. It's like, I wonder if I should wait. I was kind of...
Well, it doesn't matter if you try. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. It'll tell you.
No, it let me back on.
Well, it's not automatic. It says automatic takedowns of YouTube content will likely delete the video, audio leading the live stream interruption, replace with a placeholder image or termination. You may receive a copyright strike. It doesn't say you will, but it's possible. But which would restrict the ability to live stream for 7 days. To avoid strikes, do not show the live feed. Use still images and provide commentary on the fight after it concluded.
Oh, like I can go back and edit it.
It said something about really short clips too, but I wouldn't even do that. Like I wouldn't do anything like with live stuff like that. Not with like big companies that do anything.
Yeah.
That's why I like live streams. Live streams are pretty much fair use. Nobody's really gonna get you for that. Because everything says you will likely receive a copyright strike or have your stream terminated. I think it just depends. They may do it if it's like a live one, like one that's going on right now, and then you do it. They may give you a copyright strike because it's so new, but since it's old, they may just terminate it. You know.
Hope for the best.
Yeah, if it's a copyright strike, it should be near instant takedown restricting your channel for 7 days. So if it didn't do it instantly, it may just be the takedown or delete of the stream. Because it is a stream, make sure the stream doesn't post too.
It's on private.
I would delete it.
Just delete it.
Yeah.
Don't even let it process.
No, I would just delete it. You don't want them even detecting it.
Gotcha.
I mean, you're better off deleting it than not getting a 7-day just in case. I mean, there's no point in keeping it, is there? You know, like it's not like you're like, I need to rewatch that stream.
Yeah, like a lot of streamers I noticed don't keep their streams. Like MDG just deletes his streams. That's why I was gonna ask him about that.
You might worry about that.
Because he just wants to be monetized for super chats.
That's why I keep saying I want to get monetized too, because if something weird happens like this, we have 2 channels. You know?
Deleting this video does not remove strikes or restrictions and will prevent you from appealing.
Oh, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Just put it to private.
Or look research a little bit more. You could ask AI. I just asked like Google, you know, you could ask them, should I delete a video after it's been restricted for copyright? I have no idea. Who's on YouTube a lot? You could ask Andy G.
Yeah, he might be live. He goes live around like 6.
Oh man, I don't know, but that should be.
It's.
I mean, worst case scenario, you can't live stream for 7 days.
Right.
That's like worst case. You don't lose your accounts. They don't do that. They don't just terminate you for your copyright.
It's like repeated
Oh, yeah. No, even your second one, they said a second copyright strike, 14 days. No streaming. So I think it's like a baseball, 3 strikes, maybe out. You know? That's what my guess would be. I always think like you do 3 things bad, you get kicked out.
I'll just delete it. Well, you live in Lear. Zora Mandani is live. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is good.
Live on YouTube right now.
Hmm.
See, wait, oh, you're up. Why is it so much clearer? Is it? Oh no, I guess. Well, it looks clean. I guess it's 7. It's on Restream.
Says I'm on X and YouTube. Can't hear audio. Oh,
Today, we in its truest form. When united in the middle of a crowded protest, officers did not step back, they stepped forward. With me today are 2 of those officers, Assistant Chief Aaron Edwards and Sergeant Louis Navarro, who ran toward a lit IED without hesitation and without regard for their own safety. Acting as police officers do, on instinct and training to protect people they did not know and would likely never meet. Moments like that remind us what policing truly requires, because behind every counterterrorism operation, every bomb squad response, every emergency call that sends officers running towards danger, there are human beings who make the decision to step forward when others are running away. Chief Edwards has been a uniformed officer for nearly 23 years.
Dude, I wouldn't stream Fox. It's saying you cannot legally restream Fox News live on YouTube due to strict copyright.
This is
Chief
AP.
Edwards joined this department
Well, let me look
after
up
witnessing
APs.
the heroism of NYPD officers on September 11th. And on Saturday, we saw that same spirit carried forward in the way that he responded. Sergeant Navarro has spent the past
Streaming and doing live commentary on associate personally in this complex legal area. Well, you can technically stream live. Oh yes, streaming AP News live without permission is a copyright violation and can lead to your channel being taken down.
I see everybody else streaming AP News. That's good to know. I'm good at screwing things up.
You just got to figure out what you can and can't. I'm not 100% sure.
Right.
I'm only used to like restreaming, like, people down it. That's why I just play my own, like, Ground Zero's old videos and stuff like that for now. I'm not 100% sure how they do it. I know you can do clips, I think. I think clips. I'm not 100%.
Cuban revolver right now. What's the latest from Cuba?
And it says you can stream and do commentary on AP News clips on YouTube, but it comes with certain copyright restrictions. Under U.S. copyright laws, AV footage can fall under fair use if it's transformative, meaning you are adding commentary, criticism, or educational content, rather than just rebroadcasting their content. It says do not just show the clip, analyze it, criticize it, or add new context.
Right.
Only use necessary amount of the clip to make your point. Avoid playing full news reports. Credit the source. Clearly attribute to the Associated Press on screen or during the clip.
You'll get it. And maybe watchers will learn with you. That's a good point. At least I'm getting chat from YouTube, so thank you. And Spider Mike strikes again.
Beck, it's been a pain in the butt.
Yes. That's why when I watch it too, like I talk a lot.
Mhm.
Like I like talk with them and like either agree, disagree as I'm watching it too. Kind of goes with it, rather than just sitting there staring at it.
But I'm happy to
I
be
don't know.
here. I brought
Like
jobs
a lot of
when I
people
came to
watch the
America.
news and
It took me
commentate
about
on what
10
they're
years
saying.
of visa green card, and I discovered I could have just walked over the Rio Grande dressed like Osama bin Laden. We have a system right now that punishes those who follow the rules, and there's this assumption that immigration has always been the same.
What's up, in times? How you doing?
Antifa Times, what's up? I remember them because I looked at them a bunch. I was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Oh, it's a joke."
Beck,
It's
been a pain in the butt, but I'm happy to be here. I brought jobs when I came to America. It took me about 10 years
Great.
visa
Great
green
handle.
card. I
It
now
makes you
discover I
look
could
at it
just
and wonder what
walk
the
just
fuck
like
it
Osama
is.
bin Laden. We have a system right now that punishes those who follow the rules. And there's this assumption that immigration has always been the same, and there's all these myths that surround it, but that's not true. This is not your grandfather's immigration. Hey, Angela Merkel, you're insane. In 2010, you
Hey,
said
Angela
that
Merkel.
multiculturalism doesn't work. It's a failed experiment. I thought you were saying, I don't know if you hit your head or something, but recently you were reading, as Ezra Levant put it, Germany's suicide note. You're letting in 500,000 immigrants a year?
500,000 immigrants a year.
That's the same as America letting in 2 million a year. You're sabotaging.
And we take about 1 million a year. Like we're supposed to.
When someone questioned her recently, she suggested they go to church and look at a painting and understand history and culture.
Dann aber auch bitteschön die Tradition, mal wieder in den Gottesdienst zu gehen oder ein bisschen bibelfest zu sein und vielleicht auch mal.
Okay, I understand history and culture. I'm going to break down the top 5 myths I keep hearing again They are. Number one, we're nice Americans. What? What does that mean? Are you saying,
What does that mean?
are you telling me that we didn't just slowly grow out of the ground like there was an America Adam and Eve, a Canada Adam and Eve, a Germany Adam and Eve? Yeah, I know that. I know that human beings are a quarter of a million years old, started in Africa and spread across the globe like nomads. But eventually, in the modern world, you go, all right, this is a country now. You form borders. Every country forms borders, and you maintain those borders. You know what Mexico does to illegals? They literally put them in a bus and ship them out. That's the thing everyone makes fun of us for saying. Number two, oh, history is immigration. No, it's not, okay? In America, at least, it's gone. Open the gates, close the gates. Open the gates, close the gates. In the 50s, we had a massive surge. Plenty of illegals, too. Closed the gates after that. Assimilate, assimilate, assimilate. Proud to be an American. Italians have their little tomato plants. Then they make some money. They move out into the suburbs. The Germans have their German towns where they speak German all the time. They learn English. They move to nicer areas, and so on, strengthening the fabric of the country, making more Americans America. People with
Yeah, strong America.
minding their own business. Then in 65, the gates came off. They told us, the government said it was just going to be temporary, but they ripped the gates off, and they haven't shut since. We had a huge surge in the late 60s, and it's just been going whoop, whoop, whoop from there. And recently, we've been getting immigrants that don't like us. We're encouraging them not to assimilate. And this was all done because politicians thought, I know, I'll get more dependents. And a good 51% of immigrants are on welfare. And
Probably higher now.
Guys, Hispanics don't vote. I think they had barely a 24% turnout rate in the 2014 elections. And Muslims in their home countries are notoriously disinterested in politics. So you got screwed, and you screwed us over 10 times worse in the process. Number three, they assimilate. No, they don't assimilate.
They don't assimilate.
Very dumb person. I actually prefer handicapped people to people who say immigration myths. They radicalize. Listen to their accents. How many times you're in a cab, and you go, yeah, I'm just going to Midtown. Okay, are you going to Third Avenue? And you're like, Third Avenue? What are you talking about?
Third Avenue.
I'll inevitably ask, how long have you been here, by the way? Oh, about 35 years. 35 years. If I lived in India for 1 year, I'd be going, oh, ki hal chale yaar, tik tak, pyari ladki. Okay, shukriya.
Third Avenue?
They don't like
Third Avenue.
in the culture. They live in Little India and Queens. They live in Koreatown. They live in China.
I was trying to see how loud
They
it
don't
was.
want to become America. So we're now tearing apart the fabric of the country rather than creating harmony. That's not harmony, that's dissonance. They go to Korean schools. My kids have to learn Spanish in their school, but Spanish kids don't have to learn English.
We had to learn Spanish in our school.
Becoming part of the country. That's
I was trying to see how loud it was. It's a little bit loud.
No, it doesn't. The crime rate goes up, okay?
Comparative to the speaking of.
They get worse. Look at London.
No, us.
Bombings and all these different attacks.
I would leave the him the same and lower us just slightly. You turned him down.
For them because it's cool to be anti-patriotic. Occupy Wall Street, Black Lives Matter. Anti-Americanism is entrenched in those movements. In fact, the guy who shot the two NYPD cops was a radical Muslim.
No, us.
The guy who's going to make pigs fly.
I would leave the him the same and lower us just slightly. You turned him down.
The terrorists in Canada where they killed. They had 2 major attacks in 1 week. Those were all born happy here. We are having a culture now where not only do our immigrants not assimilate, but our own citizens become jihadists because they don't want to be patriotic. So when we can't even get our own people in check, we shouldn't be bringing in hundreds of thousands of migrants. Hate us. This brings us to number 5.
At least the stream's
population is going down. Yes, our native population is going down or staying steady, but how is that a bad thing? I don't understand why we have to fill these rooms and fill these houses and They're just going to sit there and rot. The whole country's going to turn into Detroit if we don't keep cramming it with people that hate us. And it's worth asking, why is the fabric of the country falling apart? Why are all these guys not proposing and sitting on their parents' couch playing video games? Maybe it's because you killed their economic libido by giving away all the jobs that teenagers used to do. They don't mow lawns anymore. They don't clean pools. They don't develop a self in their formative years. They become formless.
That's what I'm hearing us repeat. Does it sound like we're repeating?
There's become a jambalaya, and they
say, no, I mean, like, maybe
an echo.
Towns. They have less crime
Maybe
than other towns.
I'm not
Because
sure.
There's less blacks for whatever reason.
Somebody said that there was an
More
echo.
blacks tend to have more crime. You chose
I
this
thought
little rural
it's
town
fine.
as an example of harmonious multiculturalism, but they're all speaking Spanish there. They're speaking Spanish in City Hall. That's not America. It's a separate, it's almost like an embassy.
Now we're repeating.
You created conflict when you said you were going to create multiculturalism.
I'll turn
The
up
only
Gavin a
hope
little
is to
bit.
close the borders and allow this mess to assimilate, not open the doors wider and let more cram in. That's called suicide. And if you're a lemming and you're happy to say, well, I had a good run and you want to run off the cliff, go bananas, run off that cliff. But don't grab me and pull me down with you. We don't want to join your suicide pact.
Yeah, I like Gavin. He breaks down the mess of a lot of stuff. The left always makes excuses for him. Yeah, I like Gavin. He breaks down a lot of stuff. The left always makes excuses for him.
Yeah, it could be the TV back there. I was like, my phone doesn't have any sound on.
My TV echo.
It could be. That's why I was like, that's weird.
Sometimes the mic picks up. When
This is a nice mic. It could be picking up that. Well, the TV's not playing now, so it shouldn't be echoing anymore.
Let's hope it's not echoing.
You want to turn the volume down on the TV? You didn't turn it down. I thought you turned it off. Because, yeah, this mic could be picking up every sound. I have no idea. Well, check it out.
How's the echo now? Any echo? Mm-hmm. BG's live.
Cannot be trusted with power. No one treats us. They don't care when they're blown into smithereens. The NYPD and every single one need to be sweeping for bombs. They need to be looking inside the crowd at the radicals. These men were seen lighting wicks. The NYPD was looking at them. There should have been shots fired. Blow the terrorists out of water.
I can probably hook you up with a shuffle.
No, I have not. No one has reached out to me. You think Joram Tommy's going to reach out to me to try to help? The man told me
Just
for
for
my
maximum
death.
time now.
This is
Yeah, I think once you tune in to
Mayor in New
cities
York.
too.
2 months in, white Christians are under threat, we're under attack, and he won't say the name of the perpetrator. He will only say the name of the man who peacefully protested against the
Again,
Islamification
BG
of our great city. When you get more Muslims, you get more radical jihadi attacks. It is always the
Well,
same.
that's just a
We
fact.
will not become England. We will not allow our great America to be taken over by mongrels who do not share the same God. the same clothing, the same language, the same food. There are different people with different values, and they need to stay in their country and fix the shitholes that they crawled out.
Like
what they said.
America
It's
is
the
not
same
your
Abrahamic God,
wasteland
though.
to bring your failed ideology. America is a white Christian country, and we will remain a majority white Christian country because Americans are realizing the invaders are here to destroy what our forefathers built. Our forefathers gave us a beautiful constitutional republic, and we're allowing it to turn into an Islamic socialist regime. Zoran Mandami is a blueprint for George Soros and the New World Order. They want to see every American city become Islamified and unrecognizable. This is the Democrat plantation. They have sold you tyranny under the guise of social justice. Under the guise of tolerance, you have become slaves to Islam. You have become kafir. They will blow you up and they will refuse to say the name of the terrorists who attacked you because you are kafir. 3 days later, did he call me a white supremacist again and blame it on white supremacy?
Are you a white supremacist?
I am pro-white. I'm from New York. I'm from the Yankees. I'm white. I'm pro-white. Very simple concept. I don't know what you get. We are 7% of the world. We are a vast minority. We are a vast minority, and 97% of inventions. 97% of inventions.
Do some research, lady. It's freaking public information.
We are great people, and I'm proud of my people. I love
White
my
people
people.
are a
I don't want to
minority
see
of
them
the
be
world.
displaced by people who
Maybe
don't
not
share
the
any
minority
values.
of the
He doesn't
US
share the
yet.
same God.
He's a freaking
He doesn't share
terrorist.
the same language. He's displayed his disgust for Christians and white people
You can be
by
a
refusing
Christian
to name the
nationalist
perpetrators
and
of
not
the
be a
attack
white
in a massive
supremacist.
public
Those two
statement,
don't
and
have
instead
to
he
join
named a man whose ideology
society.
has not harmed anyone. I'm trying to save New York from an Islamic takeover, and my displeasure with the Islamic takeover has my life under threat every day. And instead of condemning immediately, without hesitation, political violence, Zoran Mandami does this mental gymnastics where he bakes in, basically, I deserve to be bombed with nail bombs, and hundreds
The
of innocent
statement
people
Mandani
around me
released
deserve to
was
be
white
eviscerated
supremacists did
because
something.
I'm a white man and a Christian,
doesn't
and I love my
separate
country, and I don't want to see a
nationalism and
change.
being
I don't want to see
proud of
radical
being white.
Islamic terrorists and
Those aren't-
socialists
a
take
white
over
supremacist
the
is not the
capitalist,
same thing
free
as somebody
market,
that's being
Christian
proud
capital
of
of the
being
world.
white,
New
or
York
proud of
City.
being black, or
Our
proud of
founding
being
fathers
Hispanic.
fought and bled on this land for our country against redcoats over a 3% tax. Meanwhile, New Yorkers are being taxed 50% and higher by a Muslim who's willing to go out and refuse to protect his own officers.
Or your dad going
You
to
are
work
being
at Costco, or
replaced
just
by
going to
people who
Costco to
hate
buy
you,
some stuff.
and you need to stand against them, not with hatred, but with
We
your
might be on a
voice
little
with
bit
truth.
longer. I don't know if
and
we'll
we
be
need to
on too
vote
much
these people
longer.
out. We need to win the midterm.
But we'll be
we
on
need to
later
send a
days.
message to people like Zoran
I guess
Mandami,
tonight,
people
a little
like
later.
George Soros, people that are putting these radical socialists into power. We will send a message to them. Your violence, your weakness, your lack of backing the blue, your lack of law and order will not be tolerated. We want clean, safe, Christian streets in America, like I grew up in. The New York I grew up in. A beautiful place, not with radical gun laws, not with radical Islamic terrorism. A free state meant for Christian people to enjoy the blessings of God. And this is the exact opposite of that. We are seeing a state where
Christian
Christians
nation
are
built
under
off of Christian
persecution. We
values.
cannot voice our opinion without threat of murder and jihad. Even if my opinion offends you, it is my right as an American to say it, undeterred from coercion and undeterred by violence.
mayor
And
just
even
said
under
that.
violence, I will speak my opinion.
I don't think he heard. The mayor just said that, Jake.
I feel that it is indicative of 2 months of a Muslim mayor. It's a natural progression. You vote in a Muslim mayor, eventually Muslims start throwing bombs at white Christian people because they don't like our opinion.
The same cycle. It's happening all over the world every day.
I live in Narrowsburg, New York. I grew up in Narrowsburg, New York, on the border. No, I live in Florida now because I will get
But
bombed
that's
by
not
radical
Jake. That's
Muslim
not New York
terrorists.
City. That's not New York City, Jake. That's
We
upstate.
need to
That's
make
upstate.
sure. I moved to New York City. I lived here for 12 years.
Why did you leave?
I left New York City because I was arrested by the FBI, by Joe Biden. They grabbed me out of my home and dragged me to a political prison. And I escaped the political prison and fled to the Republican refugee of Florida because I could voice my opinion without socialists trying to murder me.
Jake, who do you think sets income tax in New York?
The income tax.
Who sets that?
This Kathy Hochul, the Hochul Mandami regime is complicit in not only Islamic terrorism, but the complete displacement and replacement of white taxpayers that are paying for the subsidies of all these mongrels who are raping our system. White New Yorkers are paying the lion's share for your average Sudanese, Somali, random third world invader to use every single tax benefit, Section 8, food stamps. They're raping you and your family. They're stealing your future to replace you with people that don't care about our constitutional rights. They only worship the state and the government. They have no God other than the Democrat Party. And we are proclaiming Jesus Christ is Lord over Mandami's
that the stream's too loud and the voice
and the
is
Spirit of God
too
over
low
your
now.
residents. Where you repent for your sins and protect New Yorkers from the next Muslim terror attack instead of condemning.
Oh yeah, you look like you
flight home?
raised the stream
When's your
volume
flight
a
home,
lot.
Jake?
Now I'm a New
It
Yorker.
does when
I'll
you
always
start
be
a
a New
new
Yorker.
video.
Oh, not that low. I'd go about right there.
God
Yeah.
is good. We will stand against Mandami. Maybe I'll come back and
you
run for New
married?
York City mayor.
You have a girlfriend?
My city. My city, not the fucking Muslim
those, Jake.
Ugandan invaders.
That was a good speech.
You
Yeah.
can take this into the
God bless
bathroom and
America.
listen to
We
it.
stand with the NYPD. Sorry you guys got a fucking
don't do it in here 'cause
fucking
it'll
Muslim
echo.
mayor who doesn't care.
Yo, I like
Stole
your
it.
phone
He
case.
freaking
You got all
stole
those
it.
cool things on.
Cocoa shunt. What's a cocoa
Yeah,
shunter?
New York will be back.
Yeah, Jake. Good job, bro. He totally frame-mogged everybody. He frame-mogged y'all. You know, like clavicular and the ASU frame.
Is that like saying brown shunter?
Did you have COVID? You potentially have COVID long-term damage or something?
We're in the big 26. There's no
Yeah, right. It takes years to affect your brain. Like you, young men like you. Right? Right.
Alright, nice to meet y'all.
Yeah, maybe whatever it is.
Tells me that's an offensive British racial slur used to describe a black person. I was thinking that because it says cocoa shunter, meaning, you know, you shun this type of group, and cocoa would just mean a color.
Unbiased, right to the people. BG on the scene.
No, my dad's black.
We'll get the back
I'm
on the
Hispanic and
here.
Japanese.
A little bit of sunlight on me though as well. So today we heard that Zoran Mandami is doing a press conference. Apparently 3 days later he thought it was incumbent with the entire world immediately just like red bloods on
So,
Zoran for refusing
means,
to name the terrorist names,
what they
called
say.
them by their religious title, which they're
New
Muslims,
term to
or
describe
even
a
name the
patriotic
radical
citizen.
terrorism.
I guess it
and say the
depends on
word
what
terrorism.
type of
So
patriotic
he
citizen
named
you
my
think
name,
you are, I guess.
my ideology, which he, completely disparaged me. I'm not a white supremacist.
But I'm not
pro-white.
racist.
I'm a white American man. I should be rooting for the home team. We built this country. But instead, he condemns my name, he condemns my ideology, but not the murderous, violent scum, the Muslim pedophile goat fucking inbreds that try to murder dozens of New Yorkers. But thank God, these people have a sub IQ. Of 80 and couldn't put that together. They had much for a peaceful man voicing his opinion about being displaced and about being humiliated in the city. Them doing their public prayer calls here is
Caffeine
call
shot.
for
I
jihad.
like
They said
caffeine.
Islam will enter every home. They said those exact words in Times Square. What do you think that means? By the sword, Islam spreads. That's how it's always spread. It's an intimidating, coercing religion, false religion.
I think Jake Lang needs a little less caffeine. uh,
in a political insurgency, screaming Allah Akbar. You got what you voted for in New York. I'm so sorry you have to live through this. New Yorkers with logic, New Yorkers with self-preservation on their mind. You voted in a terrorist. Now you have radical Islamic terrorists traveling from other states to bomb Christians who are doing protests. This is exactly what you get when you side with the Democrats. Tolerance equals death. Invaders equals death. More black people and brown people equals less safe for white people. It is very true. The statistics are out there. I'm not being racist. I'm pointing out you and your white New York family.
It's not racist when you just point out statistics.
With invaders taking over our country. They're here to kill you. They're here to silence you and submit you into their way of life, their religion, their food, their dress, their customs, their social practices, not the American way of life. If you don't stand now, you will become England. You will become Paris.
Scuba Steve is doing the space.
Germany. All these
Start
places
restreaming
have become
spaces
weak
now.
and feckless, and now their culture
Scuba,
and their
restreaming.
heritage, their bloodline, everything they ever stood for is disappeared just like that. We won't allow it to happen in New York. We won't allow it to happen in America. The Crusaders are on the scene. God bless America. I'm going to get out of here before more bombs start flying. Thank you, BG.
Yeah, I mean, he may be extreme with the way he does things, and you know, he's a little crazy out there sometimes, but he's speaking a lot of facts. I mean, he's not telling lies and making up stuff. I mean, people may not like what he has to say sometimes, or like his tactics or the optics of what he does, but I mean, can you name me a majority black city that has a low crime rate? I mean, I've tried to find them. It's extremely hard. Yeah, he can be a little extreme in the way he talks, but I mean, most of the things he says are factually true. That's the thing. I mean, if you use statistics, I mean, either BG ended or it's freezing.
BG's like, he left. What do I do now?
You just start adding more of the live streamers, so you can just find like the local when they're doing the news, or go to other stuff too, other news.
Yeah, this stream. I hit that stop sharing button, I wonder.
What do you mean? Why you just don't want? You don't want? You just go back
Okay,
to.
so stop sharing does it too. MDG is like, see, he's watching AP, but like he stops and then he talks a bunch. Like you're saying, you have to do good commentary. It has to be direct commentary.
Geyer goes to sleep with that live stuff on though.
I know.
I don't know. I think it's all dependent. I don't.
What's going on there, bro?
No.
You make their box smaller too.
Hmm?
If you make their boxes smaller too, does that help?
I think so. I think it's harder to detect.
Yeah. I was just thinking that earlier. And then I see MDG's box.
This is not Tina's video on that one.
Oh yeah, let's see the not Tina.
Because he was standing on that. I was standing on the left. He was standing in front. Yeah, his quality kind of sucked. My quality was like.
We should at least double their bonuses. Let's go! I say with all the money that we're saving on getting all the illegals out, we should at least double their bonuses. I say with all the money that we're saving on
The trumpet guy's playing.
double their bonuses. Let's go! I say with all the money that we're saving on getting all the illegals out, we should at least double.
I was around that side. I'm like right over there. Somebody was like, nobody's over there. Oh, Scuba Steve was like, no one's on that side. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go get that view. That's why I got a good angle of the That's why I got over there. Like I got like right there. Oh, there's Lily. See how crazy she is? Look at the two little short guys. Is she holding a plate of food, yelling at the black guy? She's yelling at the black guy. Ground Jimmy.
The deadliest gang raid ever.
A police operation in the suburbs of Rio de Janeiro has left at least 132 people dead in what has become the largest and deadliest gang raid in Rio's history.
Thank you, President Trump. Thank you, Donald Trump.
Have their helmet on tonight. You know who I'm talking about. Where is he?
Me?
Where is that fucking woman beater?
Yeah, see, there's the other
Right? Your body.
You.
Where is he?
You hit me with that stick. Mike, you hit me with that stick.
Oh, that's
you
a
won't
different
get up where you stand.
I'm not threatening you.
You hit me with that stick, you won't get up where you stand.
Oh, really?
If you hit with that stick.
Well, you just have words.
Okay.
You're like this person, you're like that person, you're like Tommy, you're like everyone else. All barking.
You threatened to hit me with the stick. It's all on camera. You said, I just realized someone's not wearing their helmet, and you put the stick up all threatening like you're going to intimidate me. Probably what I would do after you hit me with the stick.
Pedophile.
I didn't step towards you.
I couldn't guess he would say that.
Yeah, Black Rebel.
And my threat wasn't towards you, it was towards anyone.
You pointed the stick directly at me. You pointed the stick directly at me. You pointed the stick directly at me.
This one ain't gonna break like that fucking bamboo one did on that guy on that mobility scooter. Oh, so he's really gonna early people now.
Yeah, you're like old people in wheelchairs. Everybody's seen the video. Everybody.
Hey,
let me go grab my grenade launcher.
Serious.
I've never thought grenade.
Such a stream is so cool.
40, 47. I mean,
I'm so curious.
I've never seen
I've never seen.
I'm still curious on how do you think that you can force me to go home?
On TikTok.
I'm still curious on how do you.
Wow. You know, there's the AI videos because DHS decided the weapons of Russia or China. So
We're talking about a stick, and I'm saying you get a little
He's such a
stick
loser.
pointed at you.
I'm
but
still
we've had
curious
gas
on how you
pointed
think
at
that you can get me to go
us. We've
home.
had gas pointed at us. What have you been doing?
I live
show
there,
it.
idiot.
Not our guns.
You know they wouldn't gas. They weren't acting like idiots out here. It's
You
common
guys
sense.
support a rapist. Why are you even here? Rapist. Here's, you have kids? No, you don't. Otherwise, you wouldn't be standing here.
Mike is
Looking
turning
at me
into
like that.
Travis. All he needs is a little
Sick.
coat.
I'm wondering how tough you really think you
I
are.
agree.
That's what I'm
He
wondering.
really is just like an emotional
I'd be
rage
like,
bait.
stand up for us. A trans man stood
The
up for
only
me.
thing that I'm wondering is
That's
how
what
do
you're
you
gonna
think
see.
that you're going to get me to get out of here? Like,
You're allowed to report.
exactly. So why were you trying to do the whole tough man thing earlier then? Why were you trying to do the whole tough man thing earlier then? Why were you trying to do the whole tough man thing earlier then?
Bitching about a little stick.
It wasn't a little stick. It was that fucking pole. It was that fucking pole, you idiot.
Big deal. You've never had a gun pointed at you.
You want me to hit you with
haven't
that?
been here enough.
Do you want to? Do you want to feel what? Do you want to feel? Do you want? Do you want to feel what it feels like to get hit with that? Ask him to hit you with it. Ask him to hit you with
Yeah, I
it.
didn't see that part.
Ask him to hit you with it. I'd love to see it in the head. No helmet.
The way he's moving his
Don't do
mouth,
it.
she.
Oh my goodness.
That's a she.
We're not aggressive like that.
With that stick,
They're
you
very
threatened me with the
aggressive.
stick.
He's gonna have to sign a disclaimer.
If I threatened you with this stick to hit you over the head with it, what are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna let you hit me.
I'm not a bitch. I'm gonna do something. That's the difference between me and you.
I went to the Navy.
I said I'm not a bitch. I'm gonna do something. Several.
MAGA lose their spine.
Several times. Do your homework. Do your homework.
After you did,
You haven't done your homework. If you did your homework,
there's your answer. Have a good.
You don't know what I've done.
Just showing all the chat.
Only thing you're doing is running your mouth.
I told you what I've done.
I don't give a fuck about what you've done. I don't give a fuck about bragging about what I've done.
I'm seeing black. I was like, why am I seeing a
I don't
mix?
give a fuck
That
about
was
bragging about what
confusing,
I've
I
done. You want to announce that shit. I don't. I'm just here to film. You're here running your mouth. You're here telling me that I don't belong here, accusing me of being MAGA when I ain't even said nothing. Our whole argument was over him threatening me with that stick to hit me in the head with it. That's what the whole argument was. And I said, if he threatened you with the stick, are you going to do something? If somebody threatens to hit you with a stick, are you going to do something?
They have touched me. They've hit me. I haven't done anything.
The feds? Good.
Oh, you guys heard that, right?
Yes. Good. Good. Good.
Yeah, he probably gets in their way,
Yes.
and the feds
It
catch
already
him. They
is.
push him
Give him a
back.
shout out.
They stand in
Shout
front of the
out,
driveway
Jesse.
so
Give
cars
him a
can't
shout out.
leave.
Nigga don't know who the fuck I am, obviously. Nigga don't even know who the fuck I am.
You're right. I don't know who you are.
My face has already been everywhere. My face has already been everywhere. Like, you think you're exposing me for something? Like, oh my God.
You think they're
Look at this
exposing him
guy.
for something? Like everybody knows black rebel.
I know. Okay.
There's no talking to MAGA.
Bye. You're not going to get me to leave?
Go stand here. I'm filming like you.
This is entertaining for me,
You got a
too.
trans. Okay? You got a problem with that? Female to male. Great. My name is Maxim Snyder, 46 years old, female to male. I'm here to support non-MAGAs. I don't support child rapists, child murder. It's sad. Very sad that
Do you support deporting illegal child rapists? Would you just support that? No, serious. Serious. When these guys deport criminals who rape children,
Trump raped children. There's literally.
he won't answer my question.
Is this really a trans person?
Dang, we almost
Why does that fucking matter to you, bro?
12 hours.
You said it. I'm
I
asking.
just want you to keep coming up with.
Mhm.
Why is it a big deal to you?
This is the first time I brought it up.
The first time you met a trans person?
No, I said this is the first time I brought it up. I said this is the first time I brought
Black
it up.
Rebel's
Oh, okay.
thumbnail. I like his thumbnail.
Are you
from
deaf
the
too? Did
protest.
it remove your earlobes?
Here's
Like,
fucking hearing aid, you motherfucker.
Is that
Makes
the
sense now.
Iranian
Okay.
guy that's taking
so yes,
over?
the question is yes.
All y'all do is make fun of me.
I didn't make fun of you. I asked a
I
question.
didn't make fun of you.
Trying to hear you out.
You didn't know you were actually deaf.
Right, and that's why I
Just
lean forward.
asking
And, are you deaf?
questions.
Like, oh, are you hard of hearing? No, it's the way you say
Why
things.
are we in war?
It's not going to be nice.
Guys, is Jesse Lee live right now?
Can you watch Jesse Lee Peterson?
Do you think that you deserve respect after everything that you've already said? Like, do you think that I should show you the same respect that you have showed me? You show me zero motherfucking respect. You show me zero motherfucking respect, and you expect respect. Nah, you're gonna get what you get, bitch. Okay? You're gonna get what you get.
Bitch?
Bitch.
Bitch, yes.
You just call me a
Bitch, yes.
And
Bitch
you
ass
told me-
nigga.
You guys heard
Yes,
that, right? You
bitch
wanted
ass
me
nigga.
to give him respect.
Bitch
You
ass
just called
nigga.
me a bitch.
Yes. I said you don't get the respect that you give. So yes. It's already too late. Like, you think that we're gonna shake hands and gonna be homies after this fucking shit? Nah. It's already too fucking late.
And I said, now you know how it feels pointing at you. It's not a big deal.
Watch and support the show listed on JesseLeePeterson.com/show. JesseLeePeterson.com/show.
Corner while Black Rebel streams playing.
We have every way that you can watch and support the show listed on JesseLeePeterson.com/show. JesseLeePeterson.com/show. And if you got to run around, you just can't sit and watch the whole show. You would love to.
Oh, no idea.
But
I
you
was just
got to
messing
go
with
and
it.
do whatever it is you got to do. Go out, work out, run, walk, whatever. You can podcast the show and still listen on your phone. On your phone.
Well, Jesse Lee
anywhere
Peterson
in the
isn't a
whole
copyrighted
wide
show.
world.
No.
By calling the listen
It's not
line
like
on
a
Talk
big news
Stream Live at 605-615-4131. 605-615-4131.
Still does this show
And to
every
donate
morning.
and have your comments read out loud, go to buymeacoffee.com/DLP
Buy me a
Talk.
coffee.
Buymeacoffee.com/DLP Talk. Or bond imagine until you start to wake up to know yourself. You're going to be stunned.
You got to buy me a coffee.
You fall in love. Or you feel loved. Or you feel happy. A false feeling. Lesbian.
Lesbian.
Black
transgender.
You guys like Jesse Lee Peterson?
Or so-called non-binary, whatever that is. Whatever identities you're taking on are false feelings of life. Trying to be rich, or trying to be poor, or trying to be light, or all false feelings. I can go on and on and on.
I did think about it. I was like, oh, yeah.
All false feelings
watching that
of life.
Just young lesbian.
False identities.
That's a
And you
lesbian.
suffer
No,
and you
man.
cry at night when you take them on. What a sad way to live, huh? You'd rather live with a bunch of false feelings than to be free. And the reason you refuse to let them go, to give them up, because you don't want to. You love them. And if anyone tried to tell you that you can overcome them, you can let them go and be free, you get mad.
What does he run
You
behind
attack.
him, like a 90-inch TV?
Gossipy,
I guess it could be
revenge,
like an 80-inch.
jealousy, suicidal thought, all false feelings.
It's like I was saying, I want to run an 80-inch TV.
Thinking that you know who you are. Who will I be? Almost around, not every part of the world, but destroying their children and feeling good about it by calling it love.
Change backgrounds.
That is the darndest thing I ever seen. It's the darndest thing I've ever seen in my whole born days. Human beings are evil. You are dealing with evil nature inside of others. Don't judge them. They can't help it. It's
Trying to
not
go to
them,
his
but it's
channel.
evil that made a home in them. It's sad. Brand new biblical question. Brand new
Well,
biblical
yeah, you can
question.
go to his channel.
It's a doozy too. And eventually, I'll tell you how I came up with this biblical question.
Here's some protests.
This week, biblical question. You ready? How is it that a wife can make her husband sleep on a couch instead of the other way around? I'm just blown away by that. How is it that she can make the man go sleep on the couch and he just does it? And if she's the one mad and don't want to sleep with you, she should go to the couch. How is it that she's able to make the man go to the couch? And he just does it. Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. The world gone crazy. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten?
That one would be funny.
How is it that a wife can make
You already
a
clicked on it. I'll
man
go
or
to the
husband
history.
sleep on the couch?
I want to watch some Jesse Lee Peterson before I start.
Oh, but
That's called, that's like if I were to say to you, well, you're
that you're older.
Well, and I'm gay.
There's like a Destiny.
You're gay?
in there.
Yes.
You don't look gay.
See where Destiny.
We come in all shapes and sizes, brother.
So you're gay?
I'm gay.
I didn't know you were gay.
Yeah, well, I just told you.
How did you become gay?
One doesn't become gay. One is born that way.
Does God know you're gay?
I believe so.
Did he make you that way?
That's my opinion.
You think that God made you gay?
Yes, I've been gay as long as
Yeah,
I
he's
can
pretty
remember.
fit for
This
90.
issue with everything black people do is called a protest, an outrage, is because we are passionate people.
No, you're very angry people.
You have any hate in your heart?
No, anyone that has anger has hatred.
Do you have any of that?
None, zero.
How did you get rid of it?
By realizing that I was wrong for being angry at my mother, for trying to turn me away from my father, that she couldn't help herself.
What did she do?
She didn't like my father. You know how mothers don't like fathers.
She didn't like your father?
Right, so she tried to keep me away.
But you
and
forgave her?
so I forgave her for that.
Did you forgive your father as well?
Yes, for being beta.
He was a beta?
Oh. Is your father beta or alpha?
Alpha.
Your father alpha?
Yeah.
And so he protects you from your mother?
Well, she is in prison now, so the government is protecting me from her.
Have you been with men?
Of course.
Like sexually?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That's mind-blowing.
This is mind-blowing for you?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I never expected a priest and a father of Epiphany Church to be gay. I was angry like you people at one point.
I'm not angry.
But I
You're
was
not saying
able
that
to
I'm
overcome it, and I realized that I had been lied to. You guys, most black people are so angry, you're at a point now that no race like you. Do you love white people?
I don't. I love everybody. I try to love everybody until they cross me, but apparently I can't have anger.
Do you love white people?
I love white people. I love black people. I love Asian people.
I asked Chandler that
everybody.
question. He said I was racist.
Do I love white people more than anyone else? No, but I like
He didn't
white
ask
people.
that.
Sure.
Do you love white people?
I asked it 4 times. I said I love white. Oh God, you're trying to get a clip out of here.
No, I'm
trying to say clip that. He loved white people. I'm not falling for that. No, I love everybody.
What's look gay mean?
You know, switchy,
really
soft
based
looking.
now.
Really?
Kennedy.
That's what you call stereotyping.
Oh, but
That's called, that's like if I were to say to you, well, you're black, where's your fried chicken?
I was at the house, and I can't wait to get home to eat it. Do you love white people?
I love everybody.
Do you love white people?
Yeah.
You love white people?
I love white people.
Nice. Michelle, what do you people want?
What do I want?
Michelle.
When you say you people, what do you mean?
Complaining black people, blaming others for the failure of their parents and their lives.
What complaint?
Blaming others for whatever it is you complain about. What is it exactly do you want from white people?
This is just bullshit.
You a priest, can you curse?
I just did.
That's amazing. You gay and you curse? God's not pleased.
God is not pleased.
How do you feel
I guess you and I worship two different ideas about that.
Oh, yeah. They say that in a couple of years, white people are going to become the minorities, and then the people of color are going to become the majority. Do you think we need more white babies to prevent that from happening?
You're saying that the white people will no longer be over 50%?
Right.
But I think there will still be more white people than any other minority group.
Well, they're saying that it won't.
They're saying that it won't
because white people are not having a lot of white babies anymore, and they're having abortions and things like that. And so they're becoming a minority. Does that make you tremble? You call yourself Destiny?
Well, in real life, I call myself Steven, but online, I go by Destiny. Yeah.
But online, you pretend to be a woman?
No, I just have a feminine name, I guess.
Yeah, that's a girl name.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it is.
Do they know you have a girl name online?
I don't think most people see it that way online.
Do they see Destiny as a male name?
I guess so, yeah.
Amazing. You love the Jews?
I do.
You love white people?
Well, I try to love people generally.
How about white people?
I don't understand the meaning of that question.
You understood what I asked about the
People
Jews.
have such a hard time with
I
that
love the
question.
Jews.
No, I didn't say that.
You love the Jews?
I do.
What'd you say?
I said I like them. Do I love the Jews? Do I love white people? I think what I said is actually I try to love all people.
Do you love the white people?
Do I love the white people? Would you have anybody particular in mind?
All white people?
No, I don't love all white people.
And why not?
Well, it would depend on the person.
Have you been discriminated against?
Yes, I have been discriminated
And
against.
who discriminated against
An
you?
employer discriminated against me. They asked me to cut my hair.
Was it a white man or a white
This
person?
was a Caucasian female.
Okay, and so, private job?
No, this is a public sector job.
Okay, so you fill out the application.
I filled out the application.
And you said on the app that I will follow the rules if
That
you
I
pay
would
me
follow
X
the
amount of
rules.
dollars.
Yes.
And did you have the afro at the time?
Yes, I had my afro at the time.
And she says what to you about your hair?
She told me that I had to cut my hair, that my hair had gotten too long and looked unmanaged.
Oh, okay. And what's wrong with that?
A lot is wrong with that.
Why? Why don't you want to look? I wouldn't hire you with that hair looking like that. Is that mental to put America first?
You mean, do I think that's a good thing to put America first?
Right.
No, I don't think it's a good thing to put America
Are
first.
you an American citizen?
I am an American citizen.
Who would you rather see running the country, black people or white people?
I don't think I would have a preference for either one here.
Why not?
Just wouldn't be one of the things I would be automatically considering.
But black people don't know how to run anything.
You don't think so?
Look around you.
But you're black.
Right, I'm the only one. It doesn't
That's
look
my natural hair texture.
It doesn't look professional.
Yeah, I'm not feminist.
It doesn't look professional.
No, they're gonna leave now. We're leaving.
Hold on.
Yeah,
No,
you ready?
You're done, Michelle. Now you can stay, baby, and
Yeah.
I already don't know you.
Why is she?
right.
Why is she blocking
You're
her?
traumatizing me.
How is it
Traumatizing
possible that
them.
you can represent God and not
Jesse
love
Lee's
all
great.
people?
My brother, I'll see you later. This
Where
is
you
a
going?
really stupid conversation.
You about to run?
Yeah, I'm going.
Don't run. Priests don't run.
This priest is leaving.
Priest don't
Why?
run. What a
Because it's a
loser.
stupid conversation.
What's stupid about it? We're talking about America. And my grandfather went for the gun, but his wife had removed the gun from the
The
bed.
wife took away the gun?
Yeah, and they ended up killing him.
So what is the moral of that story?
That, well, let me just say this. So they asked her, well, why did you take away the gun? She was like, well, I didn't want him to do anything crazy. I didn't want him to get in trouble. She caused him to get killed. Isn't that amazing?
But not amazing. I would say that it's a sad story.
What's sad about it?
It ended up dying.
And you were a conservative prior to becoming a liberal?
Very much.
And what made you become a liberal?
I got a little older, a little smarter.
Oh,
Kinda grew out of it, yeah.
And you were tired of being a man?
I was tired of being an idiot, but
So you woke up one day, you know what, I'm tired of being a man. I want to be a liberal. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, ring the bell. Make sure you go out of your way to look for it to subscribe because we are being shadow banned.
Yeah, follow Chris Sims.
Yeah, follow me on mine.
Thanks for hanging out, guys. We've been doing 11-hour stream now.
And before we get into the program, and we do have a stellar lineup of guests for you tonight to address some of the controversy around comments I made on the Outsiders program
She
yesterday
always
morning.
covers Alex Stein.
I just want to conclude this editorial with this message to the late Supreme Leader.
Yeah, please give Chris a follow.
Hedar Sag.
I like Jesse Lee. I could watch Jesse Lee
Yeah,
for
we can watch
hours.
some clips. I didn't even think about it till you said it.
I know, Jesse Lee is hilarious. Let's see if I can find one more thing and see.
Back to the plan, dude.
Well, the good clips are always right here. I like his in-studio ones, though. They're funny when they're in person.
They were not begging for affirmative action and reparation. But after the civil rights movement started, the blacks turned their lives over to rights leaders and over to the Democratic Party, and they have not recovered. They have only gotten worse instead of getting better. So it was a mistake.
I think that's an oversimplification. So you think that
YouTube cut it,
during the period that you praised
boxing match,
it seems like since you said you grew up in Jim Crow in a small,
but it wasn't a big deal,
wood house with a tin roof and an outhouse, but post civil rights, you live in a posh neighborhood in LA. So doesn't it seem like things have gotten better post civil rights because you're living a better life, correct?
Well, I was living a good life then because I didn't have the hatred in my heart for white people. I didn't blame them for anything. We were taught to love and not to hate. So even then, I didn't consider myself as being poor and all that crap. And so today, I live even pretty much the same, except that I don't have any hatred in my heart at all, and I'm doing fine. But I don't, even when life was tough, when I moved to California, I had to do it on my own. Life was tough, but I still didn't blame the white people for it. I was taught to work, to save my money, to invest, and to take care of myself. Men who blame and beg and whine and complain are women. They're acting like women. They're acting just like their mothers. So we're trying to show these black men how to stop being women.
Well, I can't speak for your mother, but my mother was not a whiner or complainer at all. She was a very strong woman. And I can tell you, as my father is a very strong man. But I would say, I think that the things that you said that you're doing through your organization are great. And, I'm very proud of you for doing that.
We still have. Is that one guy still talking?
No, he had that originally.
But he just told you he switched it, Jerome.
He switched it more recently.
No, that's how he feels. I don't know why y'all are believing it.
Well, however he feels is different because he's been saying the without parental consent. Would you like them to be mutilated without parental consent?
I don't want them to be mutilated at all. If you
How about but without parental consent? Because that's happening too. I heard.
Is that? I don't want to speak on speculation because I don't feel like that gets us anywhere. I don't want
You're
them
talking
to be
about
mutilated
trans.
at all. If you're asking me.
But because of time, Jerome, let me just say, let's say that he said without parents consenting to it. Parents, those are their children. They have a right to do whatever they want with their children, and I could care less. They pay the price for what they do with their own children. I like the idea.
They pay the price.
Though I'm
He's
not
got a
for that
point.
at all, period.
It's
either way.
sad,
But I like the idea that at least the parents going to be aware of what they're doing to their own children. If push comes to shove, I would rather for the parents to okay it than for somebody else, a non-parent, to okay it. So if Trump said for the parents to okay it, I'm fine with that. If he said he's not for it at all, I'm fine with that. But I would prefer that the parents.
Multiple arrests made after suspicious spice found outside one.
Let me ask you this: when you're an anchor,
So is Jesse Jackson a reputable?
let me ask you this: when you're an
No,
anchor
I'm not an
baby,
anchor baby.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
no. My parents were born in the United States.
Oh,
And
baby.
I mean, I know you don't have to believe.
And the reason I
hear
don't
you.
believe you because you can't tell the truth about illegal aliens.
See, I hear you. I hear you. How is it that you don't like being called African American because you weren't born in Africa?
Right.
But you consider Hispanic people from descent of somewhere, wherever it might. Why do you not refer to them as American? As soon as you hear their voice or you hear an accent or something similar, you immediately say you're Mexican.
Because they don't act and think like Americans. Give me another call. This was an
Don't think like
amazing call.
American.
You're foolish. That's why Jesse Jackson's
full of what?
Son kicked your ass. That's
All
why
right.
Jesse Jackson.
I gotta go. Call me
That's why you got
again.
your ass beat by Jesse
I gotta
Jackson.
go.
Call me
That's why
again.
you got your ass beat by Jesse Jackson.
The real
That's
Mexican's
why
coming
Jesse
out
Jackson.
now.
That's why Jesse
The
Jackson.
real
Mexican's
Mexican's
coming
coming
out
out.
now.
You're an illegal
Jesse
alien.
Jackson.
Let me ask you this: when you're an
No,
anchor
I'm not an
baby,
anchor baby.
You're an anger baby.
This
Oh,
shit.
man, he's so good.
I wish there was like we gotta find some of those like
Yeah, we'll load up a bunch of clips for tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Thank you guys, whoever's left in the chat. If anybody's waking up, good morning. Yo, what up, Climatics?
yo.
We're still going from our stream last night.
Long late night streams. We were watching Jesse Lee Peterson. Jesse Lee's hilarious.
I was gonna blow some glass on the stream too, then I was just like, yeah, it's fun just sitting on the computer.
Oh yeah, we should blow some glass.
I had it all.
Is this live? Yeah.
This is live. Yeah, we streamed Ground Zero down there at Ice and everybody.
Yeah, watched that. Watched some old clips. Ground Zero got home, then jumped in the chat. We're just chatting with him, watching the Iran a flag wave. Watching Mace Face stepping crap. Show us some glass blowing. Yeah, maybe we'll do some glass blowing tomorrow or tonight, I guess. It's already set. Yeah, I guess that'd be tonight. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff we got to make anyways. Could probably make a cool marble or something too. Could send Climatics a marble. Hey, Climatics, did you send Danny something on Amazon? We were wondering that because you said something about it, and then he got a cool light. It was flashing. It's bright. I don't know if that was you that sent it.
Cool flashlight. I was using it to light up Mace Face last night.
Yeah, Mace Face was getting crazy yesterday. I
Put
guess
her
that'd
on
be
the
the day
red
before
light.
yesterday now.
See, now it's strobing the red. So I was saying you gotta get one so you can figure out the settings.
Yeah, I wanted to get a second one. Those are nice. It was bright. That light is bright. Like when you turn it on across the street, I could see it.
They were so
like I was in front of Ice and you were on the other side and you turn it on, I was like, holy shit, that's a light. Or it's bright.
For how light it is.
Yeah. I know it's tiny.
You could put it on your hat with the brim. That's what I was telling Tommy. I was like, you can put this on your brim. Or not Tommy. I was telling Chris that. I was telling him everybody should get one.
Oh god. Oh, I see. So it's like you double click and it's like brighter.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 is a strobe.
3 is strobe.
It's bright.
But if I end the stream.
But if you end the stream, I have to search for my own things. Yeah.
Chris wants to keep going.
I'll watch one more. I could watch Jesse Lee Peterson for hours, dude. He's one of my favorites. If you guys want to watch some more Jesse Lee Peterson. think he's live right now still.
What do you mean?
It's a very general question,
Right.
sir.
Make that question a little clearer. I can't respond because I don't know what you're referring to. Thank you, though. I appreciate your support, and thank you for helping us to help others.
Thank you, Elise.
Yeah.
And he, with a biblical question answer from last week, I believe, because this came in over the weekend.
Why do you refuse to give up your false feelings? Let me ask you this. When you're an
No,
anchor
I'm not an
baby.
anchor baby.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
No. My parents were born in the United States.
App. Thank you for this content. That was Friday.
Thank you, and thanks for your support. I appreciate it.
Rick P. with a monthly donation. Very generous on Cash App.
Thank you, Rick P. I appreciate it.
Joseph B. On Sunday, the Great White Hope is destroying evil all over the world. Amazing.
Great White Hope.
I have to tell
Donald
you,
Trump.
do what you want, but you better be counting your. Jim is the first time call out of Houston, Texas. Jim.
There we go. I couldn't get to this main channel. Let's see. Oh wait, did Jesse Lee do our video?
Did you hear about this father down in Florida? The schools were taking the kids out to protest against ICE, and he didn't like that. He's like, my child is not going to do that. And he went to get his kids and take them out of the
Jesse
school.
Lee covered our video. I gotta
I said
watch
from
that.
X.
That's Conspiracy Cookie Vivian. She was with us during the protest. I was like on the right side. She was in the front. We both ran over when this happened.
I want my mama. You should have thought that when you took your little step out there, you little heifer. It's just a heifer. And that's what happened when you get involved with the law. You fight with the law gonna win. Have you ever fought the law? The law always wins. Amazing. What other equipment did you hear? So that's a mess, but I blame the administrations, the school administrators, the teachers, and the politicians. They want to use your children for personal gain. They don't care about the children at all. It's never about the children.
They care about the
it's
children.
about
They don't care about it.
ego gratification. Plus, those kids are old enough to know better. They're over 12. They appear to be over 12. Some of them are a little older than that. So it's on them. I want mama, 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 can you hear me? You should have thought about that before you went out there and got in the way. Don't bail her out of jail. Leave her in jail. That way she would never do it again. There's this teacher, and so I haven't heard much about this, if anything, about it at all. How is it that these people love the illegal aliens more than they love the American citizens? I want to know. They yelling and screaming over the illegal aliens, but I don't hear no yelling and screaming over the illegal aliens. people blaming
from us, should I say,
In
put
what
us on
way?
the other
In
side
what
of the
way?
fence. In the ways that you specified thus far.
Meaning what? Tell me, give me an example and tell me what you mean.
How you mean? What do you people want from white people? Meaning that I'm not with you.
Oh, okay, I
It's
got
just
it.
y'all by yourself,
Just
right?
Let me explain
I want
why
my
I do that.
mama. I want my
What you
mommy.
don't know
Yeah,
is that
he
there are
did.
two realities in life. One is that of
It
good,
was just
and
like
one
the
is
clip
that
of
of
the
evil.
cops arresting that chick.
And now
and the chick,
that I've
but
been
he
able to
commented
overcome
on it.
evil, I don't
That was
identify
great.
with angry,
I just
evil
watched
black
it,
people. I identify with other blacks and others who are on the side of good. And so that's why I say you people, because I have to divide myself or separate myself from evil and go along with good. So that's why I do that.
What is it that makes us evil?
I'm sorry, your anger, you're blaming others for your problems, your lack of love and respect for yourself and
Yeah,
others.
that's the one.
Well,
It was,
that's
like,
another
right
reason
towards the
why
end.
I wanted to come on the
No,
show,
before
because that has been a
little bit before.
misrepresentation, right? We're not angry. We're not
Yeah.
pointing a finger.
But you are,
we're
you're
actually
blaming white people for your downfall. So you quit because you wanted to be fulfilled, not because of discrimination about your hair.
Right.
But you just said that was you.
Have a good day,
But it had nothing to do
GLP.
with racism. You
Thanks
was
for
not
watching.
fulfilled. Why did you try to make that into racism?
But it's discrimination that we face, that all black people face on a daily basis,
But
that
you-
we have to work through, because it's like, okay, hey, am I going to tell them,
But
fuck
you
you, I'm
make-
going to wear my hair the way I want to, or am I going to work this out to
Michelle,
the next
you
Yeah, it was
make
a
sure
show.
that
Like,
I
he
feel
just
as
did
well?
that
You
little
have
clip
not
and talked
given me
about
an
it a little
example
bit.
of you
I
being
didn't do
discriminated
it
against.
more.
I asked for an
Not
example.
valid enough for
Both
you.
of
I had no
you
idea he
running
covered
around
our
crying
story.
racism.
I'm not
and
crying
yet
racism.
you haven't given me an
Can you
example.
stop doing
Hold
that?
on.
I didn't say
I'm
racism, I
just
said
asking you to stop
discrimination.
You
such
haven't given me an
thoughts.
example.
I
You've
want
been
to watch the
discriminated
crash
against.
at
Okay.
these people
Have you
all
been
walk out and
discriminated
yell.
against?
I'll
Why she brought you around?
You traumatized
Yeah,
me.
spectacle. Google me. My name's Jasmine Abdullah. I just sat here.
Are you her boss or something?
No, it's about black love.
Why are you
It's about
pushing her
love.
around?
You see how they're doing this because you're hurting them.
Why are you
You're
pushing her
hurting
around?
them, and you know they don't know what to say. And you're beating them up right now.
You're boxing everything in. This is not an open
Why you-
discussion
That's
at
just
all.
hurtful. I love you. I'm not angry with you. I love you, and I feel sorry for you. I feel really bad for you. I love you. You got a lot of self-hate.
Stop pushing her around.
And it radiates.
But you got a
and
lot
comes
of
out
self-hate.
others.
Don't let that lady push you around.
No lady
It's
is
not
pushing
a-
me around
no.
because I feel more
It's
attacked
about
coming
love.
from you, right?
Yeah.
Is he staying there because
I
he's
feel
evil?
attacked
He stayed
by
there because he's a
you,
man. No,
but
you can't punk me.
I fight.
Oh, you do?
I stand in my
Okay. Identify what a real woman is, because people who are confused about who they are might be. It is the greatest country. And so they made a horrible mistake by creating a constitution that says, let them in. And then you guys come in and you call them racist.
Did you just say trans people are messed
Yeah,
up?
they're like abnormal. You know, like they've been traumatized. Why would you not identify what a real woman is, because people who are confused about who they are might be offended, when you might be able to help them by really identifying what a woman is and what a man is, and they may think about it and overcome their traumas.
Did you just say real woman?
Right.
So you think that there are women that aren't real women?
Yes.
Okay, like what?
A lesbian.
A lesbian's not a
Or
real woman.
transgender. Do you think men who take off the body parts and put on women body parts, you know, like breasts and all that, and put on dresses, are they women or are they still, are they women or are they still men?
Sorry, ask the question again?
You know how there are transgenders?
Uh-huh.
Let me do this. Transgenders now, and they're confused about their identity. So you heard of Bruce Jenner, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all know Bruce is a man, but he took off the body part. Where you going?
I'm leaving.
First of the
Why
man
you
and the
leaving?
chick just
Because-
walked out.
What?
Because what you're saying is extremely offensive, and I'm not going to sit here
What?
for it.
Come and tell me why.
Nope.
You're running?
Yep.
But I thought you were open-minded. You're not open-minded?
Nope, what you're saying is hurtful and very dangerous.
But true.
Now, baby, please don't go.
Are you leaving?
Yep.
I thought you were a strong woman.
Now, baby, please don't go.
Do you think not standing for someone preaching hate is weak? Then go for it.
Yeah, that's weakness.
Baby, please don't go.
Let's take a picture together before you go.
Nope.
Let's shake hands. Well, she left. My guest put her tail between her legs and took off. What is a man?
Biologically, there are certain plumbing and chromosomes.
Right.
Beyond that, men are whoever they want to be.
What does that mean?
Means if a man wants to be tender and compassionate, or if he wants to be ambitious, or he wants to be brave, a soldier, or something like that, whatever men want to be, whatever feeds them internally, that's what a man is.
So he decide what he wants to be?
Yeah, and certainly has a lot more options to make those decisions for himself. Yeah.
So is a tender and passionate man a man, or is that a girly man?
No, it's certainly a man. Yeah.
It's not a girly man?
Girly there becomes a derogatory term.
Would you agree with me that Barack Obama is and was a girly man when he was the president?
No, no. I thought he was rather strong.
And what was strong about him?
For one particular element, the resistance to strike back, the resistance to doing that shows a sort of strength and reserve. Certainly he was much more tender than other presidents.
Tender, yeah, he was very tender.
And there's a chance when somebody is emotional that they're more connected with their fundamental humanity, which I think appeals to a much larger segment of the country than, say, in the 1930s or the 1960s.
And so are you a tender man?
I hope to be.
Are you tender?
I think I am, but a better judge of that would be the people who know me back.
Brother,
my spouse, my daughter, my...
Just the last name.
So does your wife think that you're a tender man?
I think she does. She's told me that, yes.
And she like that?
Yeah.
Women don't normally like tender men. They like masculinity. They like men who, like a Donald Trump.
Except for the women who complain about being sexually harassed and are walked in on when Donald Trump walks into the back room in the Miss USA pageant.
But tender people are not powerful people.
I think Jesus was tender, and I think Jesus was powerful.
No, he was not tender. He was anything but tender.
I think we have a different analysis of Jesus then.
He was like a Donald Trump, but
Unfortunately.
he did it perfectly.
No, just I
don't
know
think
you from
Donald Trump is even a
ICE,
sad
just
attempt at
making sure
imitating
with you, 'cause I was
Jesus.
like, oh, I think that's...
Donald Trump is strong.
Sweet.
He's outspoken. He's honest. He get the job done in spite of oppositions that gets in his way. He doesn't mind speaking his mind. He call it as it is. If you attack, he's going to attack back. Yeah. That's Jesus.
I'll agree he's...
We're watching Jesse Lee Peterson. I don't know if you've seen him before. He's hilarious.
He is forthright. He does say what's on his mind.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Well, it's different from many politicians who are trying to parse their words because saying the wrong thing could have global consequences.
Those are tender men. And so are you both man and woman?
Now we're teasing out the difference between masculine and male. Right. I'm male because of my plumbing, although I could be lying about that, and you have no idea what my plumbing is.
Nowadays.
Yeah, we were watching the Iran flag wave
but
a few hours ago.
Am I masculine? I try to be caring. I try to be responsible. I try to be adult. I try to be engaged and enthusiastic.
Seemed like it was a
thoughtful
fun,
and tender and sensitive and all of those things. And I think women are that way, as well as people who don't share a gender binary at all.
That's amazing to me. And are you happy being that way?
Based.
Oh yeah,
so great.
my life is better. I support the feminist goals because it's the right thing to do. Women ought to be treated equally. Also, the benefits that come to me because women I care about get treated well. The benefits that come to me because friends who are women and colleagues get promoted. And I'm feeling an incredibly close and good connection, but I'm not worried about somebody saying I'm gay.
No wonder you voted for her. What is it about you that makes you think you're a man when you're doing everything the way a liberal, godless female would do? Why do you think you're a man?
Because I feel it is the right thing.
You believe God gave the right to 2 men or 2 women to get married?
I believe so. I believe so.
And why do you believe that? As a Christian man, why do you believe that?
Because, you know, as a Christian man, anyone has the right to love whomever they would like.
Homosexual love is love?
Yes, it is.
Have you ever been in love with a man like that?
No, I haven't.
Do you know anyone who's in love like that?
Yes, I do.
And you think that's real love?
I believe so.
You don't love this country.
According to you.
No, you don't love the country.
Okay.
And the reason I say that, because you're not putting your country first.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Why is that?
God,
Because
so
you don't love her.
crazy. You'll just destroy
You don't love
the
your country.
microphone.
Do you think they should be allowed to come in?
Like I mentioned earlier, every case is an individual case. So it would be determined. And if they have probable cause to stay, then yes, they should stay.
This is mind blowing. How about sanctuary cities and states? Are you in favor of that?
Yes, I am.
SMH. Why don't you guys stay there and build your own country? You have enough. The economy is the 6th largest. If you guys stood up and fight in Mexico the way you fight to get them here, then you can make Mexico great again.
Well, because, you know, Mexico may be rich, and it has, and like you say,
Not maybe, it is.
It is rich. But then
So why
again,
not
when it
fight
comes
for
to
your own country the way you
to
fight to break the law and disrespect us once you get here? Why not use that same energy in your country?
because right now, as it is, as far as wages go for people to work in Mexico, it is very
Because
very
you're not
poor.
fighting back there. They have the
Okay.
6th largest economy. You
Yeah.
can fight back and create money.
And people have been fighting back.
No, you guys are here fighting us.
You know?
Do you think America is a racist country?
Yes, it is.
It is.
It's
So-
becoming
So
more.
if it's racist, why do they let you people in here? Are you an honest man?
Yes, I am.
You're an honest man.
Yes, I am.
You are an honest man.
Yes, I am.
The founder of your organization, Enrique
Like
What's his last
crazy
name?
orange.
Morones, called Trump a racist. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I
Crazy
do.
Farm cat.
Yeah, he was a farm cat outdoor.
Great farm cat.
He's
Amazing.
crazy.
Hunting possums and raccoons.
It's like,
a dog.
you know what's real, in all honesty,
He's like a
not that I've
dog.
been honest through this whole
Weighed
thing,
like
what
20
really just bothered my mind is that the white folks
got
let you
another
guys
one,
come into the
female
greatest
cat I
country on this
found
side
out
of
there,
heaven.
too.
And the reason you want to come
She's
here
chill.
is
On this side of
because-
heaven?
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
And the reason you want to come here because it is the greatest country. And so they made a horrible mistake by creating a constitution that says let them in.
Cam
and then you
Higby
guys
has an
come
orange
in and
cat
you call
too.
them racist.
Yeah, he has an orange cat.
Did
I
you
always
just say
see him
trans
once.
people are messed
Yeah,
up?
they're like abnormal. You know, like they've been traumatized. Why would you not identify what a real woman is? Because people who are confused about who they are might be offended when you might be able to help them by really identifying what a woman is and what a man is, and they may think about it and overcome their traumas.
Did you just say real woman?
Right.
So you think
Did
that
you
there are
say
women that aren't real women?
Yes.
Okay, like what?
A lesbian.
A lesbian's not a
Or
real woman?
transgender. Do you think men who take off the body parts and put on women body parts, you know, like breasts and all that,
Take
and
off
put
the
on
body
dresses,
parts,
are they
put
women
on the
or are they
body
still
parts.
are they women or are they still men?
Sorry, ask the question again?
You know how there are transgenders?
Uh-huh.
Let me do this. Transgenders now, and they're confused about their identity. So you heard of Bruce Jenner, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all know Bruce is a man. Well, he took off
Hey, good morning,
the body
Father Mike.
part. Where you going?
God bless
I'm
everyone. Yeah.
Why are you leaving?
Because
God bless.
What?
because what you're saying is extremely offensive, and I'm not going to sit here
Well,
for it.
come and tell me why.
Nope.
You're running?
Yep.
But I thought you were open-minded. You're not open-minded?
Nope. What you're saying is hurtful and very dangerous.
But true.
Now, baby,
Drop her phone.
Are you leaving?
Yep.
I thought you were a strong woman.
That you're a strong woman.
Do you think not standing for someone preaching
You're not a strong woman.
And he
Watch
said,
it a little
I'm
bit more
gonna
before we
build
take
a
off.
big, beautiful wall around the borders. I'm going to bring back jobs. I'm going to get rid of these restrictions. I'm going to protect you.
Oh,
I
it's
said
Dr.
right
Drew.
there, yes, there is a God. And I knew he would become president. And I've been on cloud nine. I went to cloud nine. Yeah. And I've been dancing on the ceiling ever since.
Well, I'm
glad.
Oh,
what a feeling.
I'm good. I'm good. I've learned to trust you, so I'm going to go with your sort of feeling about it. I am agnostic. I'm agnostic because I'm way in the middle on everything. I get upset.
Is Lama Jitme Gyatso.
What was the timestamp? Jeez. What was that?
50:45, 50:47.
Okay. My audience will want to know why you're sitting on a box and not on a chair.
Okay, several reasons. One, as a professional contemplative, who on a good day meditates and chants 6 to 8 hours a day, this is how I spend my life.
Oh, okay. I just found out that you're Jewish.
Yes.
So you are a Jew who is a liberal, controversial Buddhist monk. How did that happen to you?
That's a long story. I'm Lama Jigme, and you're not. When I see what happens to Black Americans at the hands of the police with very little, if any, accountability, it's horrific.
But you see it an illusion. I want to ask you this.
A rabbi once said,
let me say this.
Never again is not just for the Jews, it's for all beings.
Well, let me say this to you. Black Lives Matter is lying to you. Blacks are suffering due to the destruction of the family and the lack of moral character. It has nothing to do with racism. Racism is made up to control black people by keeping them angry at the white man, and then to intimidate white people in order to get power and wealth. There's no such thing as racism. Blacks are suffering due to the lack of moral character.
How are you going to prove there's no such thing as racism? How are you going to prove that negative?
It's because if you look at it, it's easy to prove that there's
By the way, I'm having trouble supporting my back right now because of the injury, so I'm going like this right now. Not because I'm trying to be aggressive, but because I'm trying not to fall over.
So this is what I want to ask. Since you believe this lie, is it possible that everything else you believe is wrong?
As a white-ish, because a lot of people don't consider Jews white, but as a white-ish guy, I've seen cops treat me than other folk differently.
Because you followed the orders of the cop. You didn't give them a rough time. You were not a criminal. You didn't have a record, right?
No record.
You had your driver's license and car insurance, right?
But the thing is, from my own
so is
experience,
it possible that all these other things that you believe, could that be a lie? Because you truly believed into a lie about racism.
There's a vast difference between a possibility and a probability. We were told that ceramic was an insulator. And then in the 80s we learned that not only is it a conductor, it's a superconductor.
So you're going to find out one day you're wrong about a whole bunch of other things. You have back pain right now, right?
I do.
I've got a lot of family here, some of whom are here in the audience tonight. I also had my first abortion at the Seattle Planned Parenthood. Yay!
You're clapping for that, the way he's clapping.
Notice I said first, if I could Yelp review it. I totally would.
Yes! I had abortion in Seattle. Abortion is still one of the most divisive issues in America today. I have with me Dr. Willie Parker, an OBGYN specializing in abortions. He's also the author of Life's Work, a moral argument for choice. Dr. Parker has been featured in Esquire, NPR, New York Times, Rolling Stone, Newsweek, and more. Thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
What made you decide, you know what, I'm going to do abortions?
Somebody once said when you wrestle with your conscience and you lose, you actually win. The reality is that 1 in 3 women in this country by the time they're age 45 will have an abortion.
Amazing.
And it's the most common health care procedure that is offered. It's also one of the safest, but it's also one of the most controversial because it is a decision that is unique to women. my awareness as a physician of what happens to women when that care is not available convicted me around what it meant to be a woman's health care provider and to be a Christian, which ultimately led me to conclude that there was nothing doctrinally or specific about abortion in sacred texts, whichever one you're talking about, nor was there anything that prohibited women from having control over their lives and their bodies to make the same decisions that men are entitled to make as moral agents.
That's amazing. How is abortion a health care procedure?
So when a woman has a pregnancy that affects her health or that she decides to end, if she doesn't have an opportunity to end it safely, anything that risks or ends that poses a risk to your health is a healthcare issue.
I mean, it's a healthcare issue for the baby, the unborn child, in that you're killing the baby.
Baby is a cultural term, it's not a scientific or medical term, and you're not a baby before you're born. Because of our laws, you're not entitled to block a woman from having an abortion, or you're not entitled to force a woman to agree with your definition.
Aren't you taking a life?
I disagree with you. I understand what you're saying.
Yes, you are killing an unborn child, right?
I'm not killing an unborn child.
You're taking the life of an unborn child.
I'm ending a pregnancy.
But does that require
I'm
you
ending
to take
a
the
pregnancy.
life of
Let me change
child
the
that's
wording.
in the woman's womb?
I don't define a pregnancy as a child, and I'm like I
Does
said,
it have a life?
Be pro-choice.
Is it a living?
it is a living entity. It is a
Right.
life. It
So
is
you
a human being because women don't have puppies.
Sure.
But it is not a baby. And if it were a baby, it would be a person. Correct.
So the reality
let me finish.
So the reality is you are taking a life.
So
is that true or not?
do you want to have a dialogue,
Yeah,
or
but-
do you want to let me answer your question, or do you want to answer my question?
Answer the question about are you taking a life?
Okay. Yes, an abortion ends a life. If you call the police, will they come and arrest me?
That still doesn't take away the fact
But will the
that
police
you take a
arrest
life.
me, though?
Is it
That's how
possible
I
you could be
believe.
wrong now?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Is it possible that you could be wrong?
No.
You can't imagine how you can possibly be wrong, and I question myself all the time. Voltaire said
would have
that.
already.
Not about that.
Let me do this.
Have you ever changed your mind about anything?
I have.
Okay.
That's why I'm glad that you're at least thinking about the way you feel about Christianity and abortion now and sin and all that, because you are wrong, and by you thinking about it, maybe you get back on the right track.
This isn't about, you didn't invite me. I'm here I came here at your invitation without knowing anything about who you are and what your agenda is. And I didn't come here to have you openly scrutinize what you think my moral compass is. If you want to talk about abortion, if you want to talk about the right of women, if you don't want to talk about that, we can end the interview, and I'm happy to have had this
Let me just ask
opportunity.
this and then we'll move on. Do you believe that there's good and evil?
I absolutely do.
You do, okay. And is it good to perform abortions or evil?
It's good to perform abortions when women seek them and they need them and they ask me to do it and I'm trained to do it and I provide it for them. Yes, it is good to provide
for the
women.
unborn child?
I don't know what an unborn child is. I know what a fetus is. I know what when you give birth, you become a child. I know how to end a person.
Is it good or evil for the fetus?
I don't relate to life in terms of absolute good and evil. So,
do you believe that there's good and evil?
I absolutely do.
You do, okay.
I don't relate to life in terms of absolute good and evil. So,
does it bother you that it might be evil to the fetus?
It doesn't bother me at all because a fetus can't be more important than the woman carrying it.
Get back to this. That's ridiculous.
Right. Okay. It's ridiculous because you don't agree with it, and that's fine. If that's your metric, everything I might say might be ridiculous to you because maybe it's perplexing to you that people think for themselves.
No, it's not perplexing.
But it is.
And you're
because,
not thinking for yourself.
Okay, well, I'm not thinking the way you think I would think.
You are not thinking for yourself.
Okay, well, I'll accept
One
that.
thing I know for sure, and without a doubt, there's some things I'm not sure about, but the one thing I am sure about, you're not thinking for yourself. That.
What difference does it make if it's 1,000 or 100,000?
Why you don't think that would make a difference?
Okay, what difference does it make?
Oh, let me ask, how many months do you do it at the 9th month if the woman wanted?
No, that's not legal.
Where
and
do you, if it was legal, would you do it?
Well, I don't answer
how much time?
Because to talk about an unborn pregnancy as a baby is very inflammatory.
It's
Stages
inflammatory.
Of development matter. If you say
Definitely
that a
not.
baby and a fetus are the same, it's like saying also an oak
It is
tree
the same
and an
thing.
acorn are the same. Is it the same
It's
if you
not an
step on
acorn,
an
it's a
acorn
human
as you
life.
chop down a 100-year-old oak tree? It is not. And that's why,
First
as
of all,
a trained
you can't
physician,
compare an acorn to a baby.
well,
not
don't
the
get lost
same
in the
thing.
analogy. That the
But
ability
that's
to
not
think
very,
an acrylic.
that's not very nice. So I want to know, once you pull this baby out of the womb,
I don't
after
pull
you
babies out of the womb.
after you kill the baby inside the
I
womb,
don't kill babies.
and you suck it out, however you get it
I
out.
remove pregnancies by
remove a
standard medical
pregnancy.
techniques.
And when you
when
see-
at 88, at 12 weeks, that is a suction procedure.
And when you
now, do
see
you want to
that
talk about
child,
it's a suction
yes, when you see
procedure.
that child, does it bother you at all?
It doesn't bother me at all to end a pregnancy that a woman doesn't want, because the woman who
How
comes
could
to
that
me is
not
my
bother
patient.
The woman that's killing it, having her child killed in her womb, does she give that child life?
Nobody gives anybody life. Life is a process. We
So-
all participate in the process of reproduction.
So she doesn't give life. What gives her the right to take her life?
Okay, nobody gave her life. She can't give life. We all are
So
here.
what gives her the right to take her life?
Well, you know,
So
is there any process, if you wanted to have your gallbladder taken out, would anybody question you? Do you have to get anybody's permission to
baby is
have
not a
anything done in your body?
The gallbladder and the baby is not the same.
Well, a gallbladder is in your body
I'm
and
making-
a fetus is in her body.
I'm making the choice about the gallbladder, or the gallbladder has some problems in making the choice.
And women do the same thing about
A woman who
pregnancies.
kills her children on the inside is making a decision about another human being's life.
I'm not going to argue with you. If you want to have I've never walked out of an interview, but if you want to have a meaningful conversation, ask me some meaningful questions.
Okay, I'm
Otherwise,
about
this
to
interview
now.
is over.
But I thought the whole conversation had been meaningful so far.
No, because I haven't really. You haven't asked. You have asked me questions that prompted me to answer in a certain way, and then you've offered your critique. Everything has been about what your impression of
You
about who I
asked me.
am and what I do.
You asked
right?
me.
Right, I ask you because I'm still trying to figure out what
And
the
now
point
you're
of this.
complaining.
Okay, I don't complain because I have the power of exit. I can walk out here any moment that I want.
Let me ask.
I'm indulging you.
You are the physician plaintiff in a federal lawsuit preventing the closing of a Mississippi-only abortion clinic.
Correct.
Is that true? You know, I protest. I went down to Mississippi and protest that clinic. We've been fighting to get that clinic closed for a long time.
That's important. That's unfortunate.
It's going to happen.
Because you are indifferent
It's
to
the
what
only
that
one
means
that's
to the
left.
women, right?
I'm sorry?
There are actually 7 states where there's only one clinic. You're
talking
going
about
to go
in
to each state to protest where there's one clinic left?
Don't give me any idea. Did the father have a say-so about his child?
Should the father have the say-so over a process that's going on in a woman's
Jesse
body?
Lee Peterson.
No.
Is that his child in the woman's body?
He does like morning shows where he does like
pregnancy,
live calls
when a
and
woman is carrying
stuff
a pregnancy,
like that. And then he does like
whoever
different
she
interviews
decides
like
to
this.
put
He does a
the
ton of
paternity is
interviews with a
related
lot
to,
of people.
and if they have the kind of relationship where
I'd
she
say
wants
like
to have that, a woman doesn't have to
60%
relinquish
walk out
control
because
of her
they
body
can't
to
handle the
anyone.
Is that
questions,
his child inside of her body?
I guess it depends on what
He's
state you're in,
extremely
right?
Is that his child inside the woman's body?
Yeah, no, because a woman doesn't have property.
You didn't really
Hey,
say
what's up,
no.
Tommy
No,
boys?
it's not his
girl?
child. It's if they.
I don't want to say your
continue
name.
that
how's
pregnancy,
it
I don't
her
say your
child
name,
then?
so I don't know if you want your name on.
How is it her child?
It's,
then?
How you doing?
Gives birth. Well, as I said to you.
Oh yeah, Tommy has
when
court
You
today.
really said no. it's
Yeah,
not
tell
his
him good
child?
luck with that.
Not as
Praying
a
for him.
property
Hopefully
as
it
he
goes
has some
good.
claim
You
over
put all
this
that
woman's
extra
body.
stuff onto it.
Okay.
You just said no, it's not
Yeah.
his child.
It's not his
I'm always
child.
doubtful because
It's their
Whose
child.
child is
they're
It's
so
their
woke
child
out
if
there.
they
It's
have
so
a joint
insane
But
that they won't.
enterprise, right?
Should he have a say-so in
They
that?
just keep dragging
Not
it
unless
on
he can
and
take all
on
the
and
risks that
on.
go with continuing a pregnancy, no.
It's
But yeah, I'm
amazing,
always
man.
praying for him,
Yeah,
hoping it goes
that
good.
can be amazing when you hear that other people can think too.
So you
I
believe
always
you're
look
thinking,
look at his Twitter after to see what he says. I know he
does it
always
bother you
gives
that
everybody
every day
updates,
between
but-
1,200 to 1,500 black babies are aborted every day?
It doesn't because
doesn't
I don't
bother you
abort
either?
babies. No, it doesn't.
So as a doctor, did you make more
Yeah, I know
money
Tommy likes Jesse Lee. We
before
were
you
talking about
start
Jesse
performing
Lee and
abortions
Ed Ice
or
one day.
after you start?
What
to
difference
I was
would it
asking
make?
Chandler, I
I'm
was
a
like, do you love
board-certified
white people? And then he called me
obstetrician
racist.
gynecologist.
Do you make more money?
What's your
Did you-
point?
Do you make more money? Did you start making more money before you started to perform
I make more
abortion,
money
or
after. I make more money. I make less money than I could make. I make enough money to take care of myself. But
So did
What
you start
difference does it make?
Did you start making more money after you started to
What
perform
difference does it
abortion?
make how much money I make?
It's important because that might be your motivation.
Well, whatever my motivation is, if I get paid for the
that's what
services
really
I provide,
sucks
I'm
is he
entitled to
can't
get
go
paid.
when did you
anywhere.
start
Has to
making more
ask
money?
for
I mean,
permission.
making money
Why does that
before or
matter?
after?
I'm a private citizen. I don't have to answer to you about what my finances are.
And why
How much
not?
money do you make?
I didn't ask you how much.
Yeah.
I asked you when did you
Tell me.
When did you start making more money? After you started performing abortions or after?
Tell me how much you make and I'll tell you. If you tell me how much you make and then I can tell you, because I know what I was making before and after. If you tell me how much you make, I can tell you I was making more money than you do before or after. So that's my answer to you.
Let me ask, what is a man?
What is it?
Yeah, what is a man?
Yeah, see, we
What is
got
a man?
people in the chat.
You don't
praying
know?
for Tommy
Do you?
already?
Do you know what a man is?
Are you one?
Do you know what a man is?
Are you a man?
Is that your responsibility?
Are you a man?
So that's your
I'm
responsibility?
asking you. You answer me and then I'll answer you.
No, I'm asking you what is a man?
Are you a man?
So what is love?
What is a man?
What is love?
What is it?
What are you doing? You're not going to answer the question.
I'll answer your question.
You're my guy. You're the expert. You're the doctor. You're supposed to be answering these questions.
Well, if
What
you
is a
tell me
man?
what you tell me what a man is, and then I can tell you whether I believe that a man is what you think it is or
Yeah,
whether
we were
it's
watching
not.
him earlier too on stream
I
when he
do.
was down at ICE.
What is you? Tell me your definition.
And
I'll
the
tell you if I
flag
agree
wave.
with
We
you.
watched the flag
You're
wave.
not
That seemed
gonna answer
fun.
that
We're going to
because
come
you're
out
running out of time and
next
you're
Sunday
wasting my
for the
time.
flag
So
wave.
you don't know what a man is?
I do.
What is a man?
What kind of test is this? What is a man? What is a man?
Apparently you don't know what a man is. So let me ask,
Okay.
do you love black people?
Not
I
a
love
trail
all
of
people.
10
And
people
what is
following
love?
him around trying
What
to
is love?
spray him.
He was just enjoying it instead of yelling.
Yeah. Yeah, any other
You're
county
not gonna answer
too.
that either?
Well, see,
Of course,
you're
he's in the
asking
county
me
that's
rhetorical
the
questions,
most
and I'm
liberal on the
returning
west.
your rhetorical
One of the most
question,
liberal on the
and
West
then you
Coast.
don't like a rhetorical question, but you want me to answer one.
Do you love the unborn child?
I love people.
How about the unborn child?
Unborn children aren't people. I don't know what an unborn child is. I know what a fetus is.
Do you
I know
love-
what a pregnancy
do
is,
you
but I
love
don't know
the
what
fetus?
I love women and their pregnancies. If a woman's carrying a fetus and she wants to continue it, I love and will support her ability to support that. If a woman's pregnant and is carrying a fetus and she no
Yeah,
longer
we
wishes to
consider you all
carry
family
that
now.
pregnancy, I love her
Yeah,
enough
love
to
Tommy,
help
love
her
you too.
accomplish her goals safely.
Amazing. This past June,
But let me ask you a question. How can you say you love a pregnancy more than you love the woman carrying it?
I love both.
Okay, so when it's not in the best
next
interest
time
of a
I
woman
see
to continue a
Tommy too, I'm gonna
pregnancy,
bring some
how can you
homemade
prioritize the
sourdough.
fetus over the woman who's
have
carrying the
a
pregnancy?
organic
Because the
bakery
child
down
has
the street.
should have a chance to live
What
as
about
well.
what about a female child who's carrying a child? Does a woman have a right to thrive?
She has a right, and so does the unborn child.
Okay, and so when those interests are competing, whose interests
They're
are
not
important?
competing.
Are you a doctor? Are you a
in-
doctor?
Only in the ego mind
you a
of the
doctor?
selfish woman that want to kill the child.
So a
You
woman.
don't have to be a doctor to know that, man.
You don't
This past June, you were interviewed as part of a Shout Your Abortion event in Seattle. What is Shout Your Abortion?
Shout Your Abortion is an effort by women to reject the stigma and shame that people who feel like they are able to tell women what to do with their bodies, and that because they can't physically prohibit them, that they try and shame them away from making their own decisions. They've decided to not stand in the shadows, just like gay people have decided not to hide their being gay anymore.
And so they're trying to take the shame out of killing the unborn child.
Well, you can frame it however you want.
I was down at a slut walk down in Los Angeles last Sunday, and they're trying to take the shame out of being sluts.
Okay. Well,
why do they want to take the shame out
they
of
want
it?
to take they want to take the shame out of being sluts the same way people try to take the sting out of folk calling them niggers, right?
Amazing.
Amazing. What's so amazing
It's
about
not the
people
same
when
thing.
people call you names beyond your when people call you names that are intended to disparage or to embarrass or to harm you? When you can't change your name, maybe you can change the meaning of the word. And so maybe
People
they are trying to use
calling you a name and having an abortion or being want to be perceived as a slut is not the same thing. But
Great
I
White
saw a
Hope.
video
We love the
of
Great
you
White
there,
Hope.
And you were on stage
What's
with
up,
an actress
Tommy?
by the name of Martha Plimpton. And she was cheering on, yes, I had abortion in Seattle. And
Yeah, tell
you're
them
not
good
the
luck
only
from
place
us
I've
for
had
praying
this
for 'em.
abortion.
Yep.
And she said she wanted to Yelp review of her abortion. What
She's
was
a
going
comedian.
through your mind
She's a comedian, and
when
she
this
was,
woman
she was
was sitting there celebrating killing her unborn children.
What was going through my mind was
Yeah,
she was
Tommy's a great
telling
white
people
hope down at
who
ICE.
think like you that I don't really care what you think of me. And then
I
the
mean,
same
really,
way that
I
black
mean,
people had to
a
tell
lot of
white
us
people when
all
they
came down
called
there
us
because of
niggers,
Tommy.
and
So
they
many
said
people
that,
come down there because of Tommy.
somebody with your color skin can't become a physician. She
I
was
mean,
telling
even
them, I don't really
Antifa
care what you
comes.
think about
We were
me.
there on
And I
Saturday
support
when
anybody
Tommy
who
didn't come down,
finds
and we had like
enough
multiple
self-dignity
Antifa
and
kept coming.
self-love to
Oh, I
say
thought I saw
to folk
Tommy.
who
And then he
judge
turned
and
around
to
and walked
stigmatize
away.
and to shame them,
Like,
that I
they
don't really care what
live-
you think about me.
Tommy lives in
You're
their heads.
judging the people who disagree with you about what you're doing.
I don't know. I don't
Yes,
judge
you are. You're
Tommy's
judging
not here.
them.
Well, no.
Well, yeah.
It's
I
so
came on your
strange.
show in good faith. I didn't Google you. I don't know anything about you. I walked into a situation where I didn't know that you were going to be hostile, or I thought this was going to be. I thought this was going to be
hostile.
Well, no, I'm being
threatening to leave.
Patriot corner, eight white hope.
The reason I threatened to leave
being
because
hostile.
I threatened to leave because I
You're
don't
being
have to
hostile. Let me ask. You received that Margaret Sanger Award from Planned Parenthood. Isn't that
I did.
amazing?
What's amazing about that?
Because Planned Parenthood is wicked to the core.
Okay.
They sold the unborn child body parts for profit. Are you okay with that?
It's a shame that you
12-hour
are sitting
stream.
here
We hit the 12-hour
repeating
12-hour mark.
falsehoods. I'm not
like an hour ago
respectfully.
I
I'm
said
not calling
we
you
were
a
gonna
liar, but you're
stream.
repeating lies.
Yeah.
You're repeating
Full of
lies.
Jesse Lee clips.
Everything
And I had to
about
watch Jesse Lee.
those videos that were workshopped and created have been debunked. The people who made them are about to go to jail, and somehow you, as a journalist and as a published author, I would give you
been debunked. That's not true. Tell the truth, man.
well, it's been debunked.
You're not telling the truth. That's why you're looking down at the floor.
Well, I'm looking down because I'm thinking. and I'm
Because you
talking
don't
about
want me to see you're not telling the truth.
I'm telling the truth. I
That
can look
has
you in the
not
eye.
been debunked.
Yeah, well, how
Why
many
are you
Planned
saying
Parenthoods have been
No,
closed?
why are you saying
I'm
that
saying
it is not
that,
true?
I'm saying
Yeah,
that
follow Mr.
not
Bill,
one Planned
Tommy
Parenthood has been
Boy's
closed,
girl. I'm sure you
despite all
probably
of the
did.
government scrutiny where they went in and checked and looked for everything. Not one Planned Parenthood has been closed. Not one person's been indicted. Not one person's gone to jail.
In the chat.
Do you consider yourself a feminist?
Mr. Bill show before?
Yes, I'm a
I don't know.
feminist.
No wonder you didn't know what a man was.
Tommy's
That
done a
is
lot of
Tommy's
shame,
moved
man.
on. He
So
has
my
bigger
final
shows
question
like
for you.
Yes, sir.
Bigger
Did you have
shows.
fun?
Bigger and better
You right up my
shows.
case, but you know, I
Tommy's show was
believe in
fun
honest
with
disagreements.
him and Climatics. The top.
And you know, even though it got tense, I enjoyed the dialogue. Well,
And by the way,
Well, it's
I'm
just
not
like
married.
hanging
I
out
just
because we
said
talked to
that
Tommy and
young lady.
Shannon, so it's like
Okay.
kind of nice.
Just for the record. Thank you all for tuning in. I absolutely appreciate it. Don't forget to go to thefallerstate.tv/donate, support our work, as well as on Locals, and check out our merch and like.
Sometimes
ring the
we usually
bell. Y'all know
start
what
like
to
at
do,
nighttime
right?
because we work
Good.
nights a lot.
I do
so we like
appreciate
stream
it. Let us
late.
hear from you.
Sometimes we stream
and have
into the
guests
mornings.
that you'd like to see here on thefallerstate.com. Let us know about it. And again, thank you
Just
for tuning
depends on
in.
the day, I
and
guess.
thank you for coming again.
Thank you, brother.
Absolutely.
Greatly appreciate
It
it.
was amazing.
Amazing.
Reading stuff together.
So like, because they were both, they were all
Jesse Lee's
healthier and happier than people in America, with so little, making so little demand on the earth. I was back in Detroit, and my next door neighbors was a
Yeah,
little
God
kinda
bless you
hippie
too.
commune,
Tommy.
craftspeople.
What
and
up,
That's Tommy.
they've got a
I
line on
thought it
some
was Tommy.
land
Tommy
right here in this valley.
made it.
They were interested because a famous
Yeah, we're
craft
praying
school
for your
is
court
not very
date.
far from here,
You
called
know,
Pinland
hopefully
School of
it's
Crafts.
resolved.
So I came down with
you
them.
know, Multnomah County.
And like most hippie communes, it
Oh, I know.
We all know.
We all know trans men are actually women. God, how many of them are down there?
You mean trans women are men?
Well, they're pretending to be men, but they're actually women. That's the most of the protesters down there is what I'm figuring out.
You're watching the Jesse Lee covered the school walk, one of the school walkouts. It's kind of cool. The chick yelling, "I want my mommy."
Oh yeah, that was fun.
It's kind of cool.
Did you hear? So that's a mess.
That's a mess.
Where did it start? I actually played Conspiracy Cookie.
They're doing an anti-ICE school walkout. Watching some X.
The ICE school.
You're thinking it's good and bad at the same time. Hopefully more good than bad. They're gonna try and make you do something like that. I mean, that's what they usually try and do. Something stupid. I mean, they really should just drop it. So dumb. I mean, look what they're doing to Shane. What they did to Travis. They didn't want to do anything to Travis for the longest time.
Out there, you little heifer.
Has to go
It's
in.
just a heifer. That's
So
what
stupid.
happens when you get involved with the law. You fight with the law gonna win. Have you ever fought the law? The law always wins.
Do you love white people?
What other equipment did you hear? So that's a mess.
Remember
But
I
I
asked
blame the
Chandler that,
parents,
and you said I
the
was racist.
administration,
So I asked him if
the
he
school
loved black
administrators,
people.
teachers, and the politicians. They want to use your children for personal gain. They don't care about the children at all. It's never
Yeah,
about
we've been
the
watching
children.
some of his
It's
old
about
clips, his
ego
interviews with people
gratification.
live.
Lots of kids are old enough to know better. They're over 12. They appear to be over 12. Some of them are a little older than that. So it's on the mama, can you hear me? You should have thought about that before you went out there and got in the way. Don't bail her out of jail. Leave her in jail. That way she would never do it again. There's this
Don't
teacher,
bail her out of jail.
and so I haven't heard much about this, if
16-year-old.
anything, about
She
it
won't
at
do it
all.
again.
How
You know
is it
Clark
that these
Jones
people love the illegal aliens more than they love the American citizens? I want to know. They yelling and screaming over the illegal aliens, but I don't hear no yelling and screaming over the illegal aliens being accused of killing American citizens. Did you hear about this at all? NBC News is reporting a Guatemalan driver fleeing a Georgia traffic stop by federal immigration officers crashed into another vehicle, killing a teacher who was headed to work. As school officials said, according to the Immigration and Custom Enforcement, the Guatemalan driver is in the U.S.
Hey,
illegally.
Guatemalan.
You hear anything about this?
Got to go.
Watch this from WJLC News.
This morning, new information about the suspect who killed a beloved educator in Savannah Monday. Authorities say the crash occurred near the Truman Parkway as a man fled a traffic stop involving immigration enforcement. Department of Homeland Security has identified the suspect as Oscar
aren't doing
Vasquez
anything,
Lopez
okay?
of Guatemala. Officials say he was issued a final
They're
order of
deporting
removal
American
by a federal judge
citizens.
back in 2024. They say he entered the U.S. illegally at an unknown time and location. Lopez now
arguing
faces
about that
multiple
tonight.
charges, incling vehicular homicide. Investigators
What'd
say
that
he
kid say,
drove
like
away from
500
ICE
and
officers
been
before the
deported?
crash.
Amazing, huh? I don't hear anybody yelling and crying over the school teacher. Oh, but you out there carrying on over the illegal alien. And guess what? According to the report, the picture I saw, the school teacher is black. She black. But nobody cares that the illegal aliens have been accused of killing a black school teacher. I thought y'all loved the blacks. We love the blacks, they say. So think about this. According to the report, the teacher is black, she's female, and she is a teacher. And not a word about the illegal alien killing her. In response to the teacher's death, the school released a statement encouraging an open expression of feelings. I want to know how y'all feel. How y'all feel? You
They
feeling
all gotta
good?
go.
You feeling bad?
You don't have to
Who
stay
do you
here, but
feel
you
for, the
gotta go.
illegal aliens or the teacher? Or the illegal alien that accused of killing
You
the
don't gotta
teacher?
go home, but you can't
Which
stay
do you feel
here.
bad about? Watch this for WJCL News.
The victim, Dr. Davis, was a special education teacher at
real black.
SK8
She real
located
black.
less than a mile from the crash site. Although
This
students
is
were out for President's Day, it was a work day for teachers. The school responding, releasing a statement saying, "We should all expect and try to understand that there will be a variety of emotions and responses to what has occurred. The most important thing we can do is to be supportive and encourage an open
The most
expression of
important thing we
feelings."
could do is send the
A lot of
illegals
good
back.
that's gonna do.
Stop
I
them from
cried
crashing.
over you. What a fool I've been. Now your time to cry over me. What good gonna do to cry over the teacher? She dead. Or you cried over the illegal alien that may have to go back to Guatemala now. Who are you crying for? And what good is it doing? It ain't gonna bring the teacher back. And hopefully it's not gonna stop them from deporting the illegal alien. Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. The world gone crazy.
God, Jesse dropped the thing anywhere and find great stuff.
Against ICE protested over 540,000 deportations since President Trump January 2025 inauguration. 540,000 deportation. Isn't that amazing? 540,000 deportation. Lake Henry Scanner.com is reporting. Lake McHenry Scanner.com is reporting. School officials are not releasing information after a video, which is going viral on social media.
It could be higher.
Reportedly show a late high school
they said Obama's were 4 million, but that's because they can't
punch by
the people
another
they stopped
student
at the
who
border
was
directly to.
angry at the
Trump has
pro-ICE
good numbers.
signs at
They could always be a
school
little
on
better.
Thursday. Watch this from X.
We support ICE and law
I
enforcement.
think they're real.
I support ICE.
That's crazy, bro.
I don't know what's crazy about this.
Yeah, I'm going to punch you.
You're gonna punch me?
Yes.
And you're gonna get in trouble for that. Whoa. Chill out, bro. I stand for my beliefs.
That guy, all he got
I'm
was
gonna
a 2-day
peacefully stand here
suspension.
and support my beliefs. I support ICE and law enforcement.
Yourself.
Whoa. That's against
Dude, you
school
get 2-day
code.
suspensions
no swearing
for
in
talking
school.
back to the teacher.
They're on their way there right now. We also have students walking out of the building.
I support ICE and law enforcement. Am I allowed to stand here?
You are allowed to be here.
Okay. I'm allowed to have this sign too,
You're
like everyone
allowed
else?
to
Okay.
have it.
I just stand for my beliefs, you know, like this is okay.
See what the teachers and administration and the politicians allow to happen in school. Schools are not a place for this. But the parents don't love their children, so the teachers can do it. They can use your children for personal gain. And the fat boy is
The
fighting
fat
the
boy.
little
He calls
guy
him the fat
because the
boy.
little guy disagreed with the pro-ICE people, according to the report. I mean, these people. He's for it. And the schools are allowing this to happen. And you send your children to the public schools.
But it's the
Who do you
entire
blame? The
Johnny Rebel
parents,
collection.
the teachers, the politicians, or the students, the children? It's about the children. It's about the children. KTLA, what seemed to be a peaceful
Yeah, we need
march,
to pour $500K a month.
what seemed to be a peaceful
Realistically, I
march
mean,
and rally,
Just to get-
it's like
escalated
20 million
to a
here.
scuffle
There's
between
at least
federal
20
police
million.
and students in downtown LA Friday afternoon.
I mean, I think the
Watch this
actual
from
numbers they
KTLA
say
at
are 13 to
Now at
17, but
1:30,
it's
back
gotta
to
be
breaking
over.
news in downtown LA, where hundreds of students are protesting recent federal immigration operations.
Let's get up to Rich Priggett overhead in Sky 5. Rich, what's going on here?
Well, you know, what seemed to be a peaceful march and rally has turned into be a little more violent. So
If you just didn't go antagonize the
student-led march
students,
that we
they
showed
wouldn't
you
do
earlier
this.
on was about 100 or so people. They were marching through the Civic Center area, managed to make it over here to the federal detention area.
Yeah, they
That's
act like
when
it
they
was
entered
Tommy
the property.
because
They
he had
went,
a different point.
they were
the
asked
kids
to stay on the
chasing.
sidewalk
But these
outside
kids
of
are
the
chasing the
detention area, but then they
police.
started
They were
running
fighting
onto the property,
police.
and that's when we saw that scuffle that just happened
It
here.
doesn't matter. This is what's crazy. These kids are doing stuff like
Concert in the 90s, yeah.
Turning the children into wild animals already. What do you think
Yep,
going to happen?
they are
from that
wild
point
animals.
forward?
It's
there is no
insane.
love. Human beings do not have love. There's
Like
no
the
love
way
in human nature.
the way they chased
at
us,
all.
the way
It's
they chased
animal-like.
just Tommy and Laura
It's
and
animal
all
nature.
those guys.
And so whatever ICE got to
Marissa.
do in order to get the job done, they got to do it. They didn't make those kids go out there. It's nobody's fault but theirs. And the adults who are encouraging them to go out there and carry on like that. Morse report, a Washington high school student scream, "I want my mama.
Yeah,
I want my
forget we have the
mama.
chat to post.
Mama, 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 can you hear me? Mama, 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 can you hear me? I must have been insane. I said my mama died on a weekend trip to Spain. Mama, 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 can you hear me?" So this dude was screaming, "I want my mama." According to the report, after she's arrested for assaulting an officer during an anti-ICE school walkout. Watch this from X.
I would have went back to that. I just went back to the beginning of this one. I was just stoked he covered it. I had no idea he even covered it.
How'd you find out? Somebody told you?
Environment
No.
that is free of discrimination of any kind.
I was
in which
scrolling and I
people of
saw
all
that one and
identities
I
will feel welcome
scrolled through it and I
can
saw the
thrive.
video. I was like, oh, that's our video.
What the? If she's white, it's on February 10th,
TMZ is reporting
a
Rihanna's
professor
son
at
was
Hunter
targeted in a
College
shooting.
made what they call an offensive remarks during a meeting she was attending virtually. And this is what she's been accused of saying. They are too dumb to know they're in a bad school. They are too dumb to know they're in a bad school. Dr. Freeman said, according to a recording of the meeting. Watch this from NBC
Aloha
News.
snack bar.
Aloha snack bar.
A New York City college professor has been placed on leave after a hot mic moment during a public school meeting. An 8th grader discussing a possible school closure interrupted.
They're too dumb to know they're in a bad school.
I didn't see that, did you?
Apparently not the team said it. Like, if you train a black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. They just
Allison Friedman, what you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You've got to stop.
After that, shocked faces and about 10 seconds of silence. A moment that has Hunter College buzzing.
You could tell by their facial expression, they were all stunned, and I was like shocked too.
It felt so wrong. It is wrong.
Allison Friedman is a 10-year biology associate professor here, and now her employer is reviewing what happened, explaining that she was on a call as a parent private citizen, the school issuing a statement describing her comments as abhorrent, adding, "We stand firm in our enduring commitment to sustain an inclusive educational environment that is free of discrimination of any kind, in which people of all identities will feel welcome and can thrive."
What the?
What the?
If she's white, it's over for her. Amazing.
Shit.
In a statement, the woman said she was talking to her
She's
child
white,
about
it's over.
systemic racism.
He says
Watch
the
this.
most racist.
Friedman has not returned our request for comment, but she tells the online newspaper, the West Side Rag, in a statement that she was talking to her child. "I was trying to explain the concept of systemic racism by referencing a historical example." Due to an inadvertent unmute, part of that conversation was captured.
shops are
My
offering
remarks were not
30% off
directed
spot
at the
price
student
of
speaker,
silver.
and they do not reflect my beliefs or values.
Wonder what that
Regardless of
means.
context, my words were wrong and caused real harm. I take full responsibility
price
for
of
their
silver
impact,
right
and I am
now.
deeply sorry. The fallout from the
Silver's
February
like
10th
80,
New
it
York
went
City
down.
Community
Went
Education
down.
Council call has Mayor Mamdani weighing in.
I think it is indicative of the
Get
exact
discipline grade again.
kind of language that makes students feel as if they don't belong within our public school system.
Back on campus, we met a student who watched the full video.
If you listen to the video, she's clearly asking it as a rhetorical question. You can hear the intonation that this isn't something she's stating like she believes in it.
Blown out of proportion?
I think it is. I think it was really unlucky that she got cut off at like just the right moment on the microphone where it would sound like she was stating that she believed these things.
Amazing. What do y'all think about that? Was this woman
Amazing.
white? This teacher? No one's sure. Amazing, huh? If she's white, white lady, it's over for you in your own country. You are not allowed to speak your mind. You're white. And everybody know that the liberals
I just posted
don't
a video.
expect the people of color to be smart.
I love
They ought to be
Eleazar's
dumb to
videos.
know
They're
that
some of
they're
my
in a bad
favorite.
school. Public schools are bad schools. They're awful. And you have to hate your kids to send them to those schools.
12 hours in Portland.
What a mess, huh?
You
now
a
she's going to
bitch.
lose. Well, we'll see what happens, but I don't know. And I don't even know if
Trans
she's white.
versus
I'm not for sure.
Christians.
Let me go to Matt, a first time call out of Illinois.
what Tom
Matt, you are on the air.
It's just whistles.
Whistles, yeah.
How are you?
Hey, Matt.
Hey, how are you?
All this well.
This is live.
Yeah,
All
this is
well,
live.
yes. I just first time caller, man. I just started watching you about 6 months ago, and man, a lot of your stuff makes sense.
Amazing.
But I called to let you. I called on a couple of topics. You ran the news stories. Now I want to talk about the news stories. About the girl with the abortion. I don't see the difference. What's the difference if she was pregnant or if she had the baby? If they legalize abortion, I mean,
It's America, not
any
some
mom can
North
kill their kid,
European
right?
dystopian
Rest my
hellhole,
case.
damn it.
Absolutely. They say it's okay. Some people even say you can do it up to the 10th month. So, yeah, I mean, 9th month. Yes.
Why not 18?
California,
right.
you can, right?
Yeah, if it's
You can
okay to
abort
kill
after
the
birth.
child at any point.
Yeah,
then
a lot of Democrats
what are
talk
they-
about it
What are
too.
they concerned about?
It's up to the doctor
What a
and the
mess,
mother,
Matt.
is what they try and
It is a
say.
huge mess. I'll tell you that. And then also on the Mamdani situation, it's racist for the white people to go to his house,
But you think like a
but
lot
it's not
of
racist for his house to get bombed by
not Christians, but
his own people.
conservatives would be
Wow.
like, okay, let the liberals
That's a
get
very
their
good
abortions,
point.
you know, less
That doesn't
liberals
make
in the
sense to me.
future. But
mean,
You're still killing
you're
a
gonna-
baby, though. I don't know.
if you're gonna
You're
call,
still like
call
allowing it, or
he's
letting
black,
taxpayer money go
I mean, you
to
might as
it,
well
or
call him
letting
mom.
clinics do it.
What a mess. I'm still blown away, Matt, that we.
I don't know.
that
Eventually, they
a
may want to
Muslim
codify it in Congress to do
is
it that way.
mayor
I don't know.
of a city or a town or a state in the United States of America. I'm still blown away that happened. You know trouble is coming.
Yeah, especially because you know, New York and the Jewish power over there. I was surprised that they even allowed the Muslims go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking. I think this is all a big scam over there.
I'm getting a
It's gonna be
static.
I was hearing
it's all gonna
static
be a
too.
scam
phone
over there.
breaking
I'm
up.
running back in the house.
Yeah.
You live on a
It's just gonna get
plantation?
worse,
Yeah.
Matt. Get ready. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
That's for sure.
New York's gonna be a situation like Ilhan Omar.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Thank you,
It's
Matt.
amazing.
There's a problem with the line there, so thank you so much. I appreciate it. Do we need to do anything? Is that on our end or theirs?
I think it'll clear up.
I thought y'all had fixed that.
Tried to call in
No.
that one time and their phone lines were like all bugged out.
Brady out of Arizona.
I want to call in a Jesse Lee. That'd be fun.
Oh, my
Brady,
mommy.
You are on the air.
Oh, hola, hey Jesse, how are you today, brother?
All is well, Brady.
Hey, you guys were talking about Mandami and that bombing. What they failed to reveal to the public on the bomb powder that was used. It's called the Mother of Satan bomb powder, and it goes right back to ISIS and all the Islamic cells that are placing bombs all over the Middle East. That's their calling card.
That
They
was
failed
that
to
was
reveal-
that was the bomb that was thrown. They said was thrown in New York. There.
Yes, they said it was what the bomb had nails and it was in a glass jar and it had a
Exit
fuse on
the
it.
chat.
But the one
'Cause
thing
it's
they
live.
left out it was the Mother of Satan bomb powder that's Islamist, ISIS, and Al Qaeda groups across the Middle East.
And how do you know that that's what it was?
Because I researched it. It's called the Mother of Satan bomb powder.
Okay.
Look it up.
Amazing.
In regards to
Look it up, Jesse.
Yeah.
What's he talking about?
the best
The
president
mother of
Israel has
bomb
ever
powder.
had.
I don't know.
And
It's like a calling card that they use.
Brady, your phone went out for a minute. What were you saying in regards to what?
I said in regards to the bombing in Iran by Donald Trump, who is the best president Israel ever had, they wiped out 170 girls aged 9 to 12.
Oh, he's complaining
But
about
now
Trump
you
right
make
now.
me think you're not telling the truth about the other thing because
Wasn't
Donald
that
Trump is
Iran?
not the
Didn't they
president
just
of
find
Israel.
out that Iran did the strike?
Oh,
Somebody
it sure
was
is.
That's why you said
Right,
Israel's
you
best
don't have
president.
the right information. I thought you were giving out. So now I can't believe you about the bomb because you just said that President Trump is Brady.
Yes.
I mean, not Brian, but Brady. You just said the President Trump is the president of
No, but-
Israel.
yeah, that's what I'm
You're
saying.
not making any
I
sense.
knew that right
I
when you
can't
said
believe
that.
anything you
He's just
said
fucking
now. What
talking
the?
shit about Trump.
Jesse, guess what? Guess who's running for president?
888-775-3773. Thank you, Brady. I can't believe anything you're saying now.
Can we
President,
call him live?
that's our
while we're
president.
live?
What the?
Oh, yeah, you can call him.
So I'm being told that Hunter College professor Allison Freeman is white per photo on her webpage. Perhaps Jewish, but she appears to be white. Well, if she's white, and they said that she said what they said she said, it's over for her in her own country. And when white people say things like that, and these people, the people of color can punish them, they love it.
Well, when there's a bombing and a Muslim does it and
They
yells
try
Allah
to wipe 'em out
Akbar,
because
and
the white
then
people
the
are
first
afraid.
thing the mayor says is, well, white supremacy.
They are afraid.
White supremacists were doing this. Like, that's the first thing he said. He didn't even mention what the
Let me
bomber
go
was,
to
anything
Brian out
about
of
the
North
bomber.
Carolina.
Regardless
Brian,
of the
you are
optics
on
that
the air.
Jake Lang
Hey Jesse, how are
did.
you, man?
All is well, Brian. Amazing.
Oh, with Jake
Well,
Lang,
good
it
to
was
hear from
Jake
you.
Lang out
You too,
in
I just want
front
to
of
call and
Mandani's,
thank you,
like,
sir. I just
where
wanted to
he
call and answer
lives.
the biblical question.
How is it that a wife can make her husband
One
sleep on the
confirmed.
couch instead of the other way around?
Because most men, when they get married, the wife is daddy.
Ours
And
believed
when
we said.
daddy
Yeah, I
say
haven't
you
heard
did something
that.
wrong, you got to go to the doghouse.
Amazing. Oh man, that's
I
funny.
just wanted to say that.
They'll
Silly
say,
Jesse.
"Don't
It's
be
just
so
funny.
racist, okay?"
Amazing.
And maybe they
Well,
won't
I'll
bomb
put
you.
my little 2 cents
All
on
right,
Sunday, Brian. I appreciate
just be
it.
more
Yes,
accepting
sir. I
of
wish you
the
well.
All right, buddy.
immigrants, and they will not
Bye-bye.
kill you.
Thank you.
Maybe did you think of that
Let
one?
me go
Try
to
that.
Invite the Muslims into your
Steve
house next
out of
time.
Illinois.
Then they won't kill you.
Let's see. Yeah,
Hello?
Steve, you're on the air.
Hi, Jesse. How you doing?
All is well, Steve.
Good. What's up with that caller a couple minutes ago there?
caller.
He says that Donald Trump is the president of Israel. I didn't know that Donald Trump was the president of Israel.
I don't think anyone did until today.
I didn't.
What?
How come these guys call a show and then they start to say something and I want to listen to them and then and then they say something silly like that, and then I don't want
know.
to listen to them anymore.
Yeah, I've been trying to listen to them too, but they go off the deep end, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what the? You can't believe
What
anything they're
the?
saying.
Right.
Steve, hold on. Let me take a quick break.
Okay.
I got to take a quick break. The Treasure Chest is now open on DLive and Stretch Off on Pills.net. Back in a moment.
Jesse Lee Peterson's
Cracks me.
Yeah, you guys got to watch his show.
He used to do street preacher stuff back in the day, like 90s.
He's 90, so he's done a lot. He's been around for a long time. He doesn't seem
We
like
have a
he's
counseling
90,
service,
but
and I have to admit, thanks to God,
I think he's
it
some
is
of these
the
things. I'm
best
pretty sure he's
counseling
about
service
90.
on this side of heaven.
I was
I
like,
mean,
I
he
counsel
like
with
I could be
men and
wrong.
women,
I thought he
families,
was.
individuals around the
Well,
world.
now I gotta look real
Most
quick.
people are unhappy. They're miserable. They have rough lives.
You know what they
They're
say, black
depressed,
don't crack.
suicidal.
Oh no, I'm wrong. Jesse Lee
young
Peterson
and
is
old,
76
of
years
all
old.
races. I understand. I know why, and I do understand it.
He was born in
because exactly what's happening
1949.
in me is happening
He's
with
not 90.
everybody outside of me, inside of them. And I've noticed that with those who really want to understand, they overcome it just like that. Out of one counseling session. If you need counseling, you can go to rebuildingtheman.com or call 800-411-2663. 800-411-BOND.
Slaves were
Best
now
counseling
owners
service on
of
this
the
side of heaven.
old plantation, so it makes sense. They left.
The top of this hour. Did you
No, I'm
remember
not
the 6
watching.
o'clock up an hour?
See, it
in
pulls
those
up the
states where
video.
it's
Data.
It did here in California. The Hake Report is coming up at
We
9
gotta
a.m.
click it to get to it. Though.
Pacific time from 9 to 11. And after the Hake Report, the American
No, you can't do
Anchor
that
Baby.
until it's already sharing.
American Anchor
Oh,
Baby been to one.
are you getting emotional? See, that's why I
Check
say I
out
get that from
Punch TV. We have a
Eleazar
brand
because he
new
just said that
episode
so much.
on Punch
So
TV.
great. It
It's
is.
like you're
You
still
can
in my
podcast
grave.
PUNCH.
Dude, he was saying that to me.
.tv.
Yeah, I
Check
forget. He
it
told me a
out.
bunch of stuff. Like when we were at the school thing, he was like
Thank
saying
you
a
for
bunch of
your
different
support.
things.
Don't
He's a
forget
smart
to
guy.
like these videos. Like the videos. All right, I do appreciate it. Let me go quickly back to Steve out in Illinois. Hey,
Steve.
Yeah. Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse.
Yeah, I was originally calling about you were talking about the Israeli soldiers. I missed a lot of that because I tuned right into the show really fast and something flashed to me. I had an idea. But like, are those male and female
No, that's
soldiers that are
cool.
trying to kill themselves?
I wonder were they
Which one? This
females.
one's Jesse.
According to the report, there. I don't see where it says if.
Right, we're gonna watch a Eleazar clip. You guys can follow him on YouTube. Eleazar Perez Street Debates. It's his channel.
Subscribe.
I don't know. I think I don't know if I'm I know I follow him on we follow each other on Twitter, but
Maybe I'm not subscribed to one of his channels.
I love emotional guys like you. You can't control your emotions. Does this trigger you? Are you getting emotional? Are you getting emotional? Oh, you're getting mad at this little sign? Right. How you doing, miss?
I need you to read this, and I hope that you are better in the future.
Did you write me this note?
I haven't watched
Anyway,
this
but
one.
thank you, man.
Yeah, he's done some of the college campuses with Tommy.
Trans women
We
or
went
men,
to
sir,
one
you
of them
agree?
with them. He's done a few more. He was at the Portland,
You believe in
Oregon
biological facts?
University.
I don't know.
When
You don't like
stole
science?
Tommy's phone.
No, we go to school for science.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. So you believe in biology?
What the fuck, bro? This is an academic place. People pay thousands of dollars to live.
I know. They get indoctrinated for paying a fee.
Bud, go get a job.
What's the criteria for a real job? Let's hear it.
Getting paid to do work.
So if I make more money than the average person, is that okay? Is that a job?
Yeah?
Then I have a job.
You make money doing this?
Yeah.
How much?
More than you.
Yeah? How much?
Yeah. That's irrelevant.
How much?
Why do you want to know my personal business?
Bud, shut the fuck up. Go away.
You told me to get a real job, right?
No, I said, yeah, I did. Yes.
I love emotional guys like you. You can't control your emotions. Does this trigger you? Are you getting emotional?
Dude.
Are you getting emotional?
You're a fucking idiot.
Oh, you're getting mad at this little sign?
Getting emotional is more you.
No, he's emotional because he's a beta male, and beta males get emotional.
Bud, go away.
Make me go away.
Beta males are emotional.
Make me go away.
What are you doing with your life, bud?
You're paying to get indoctrinated, bro. You shouldn't be telling anyone anything.
I'm paying to get a job in film, dude.
In film? I film, and I didn't have to go to school to be a dumbass.
You're being a dumbass here. What are you?
Like I said, I film. I film for a living. You don't have to go to school for that, dude.
Go away.
You should be smarter. Learn how to think for yourself, dude.
Go
Learn how to think for yourself, dude.
Your picture is AI.
What picture? This one?
Where are you going?
Yeah, this isn't AI.
Where are you going? I'm going back to my room.
Ma'am, how you doing? Jesus is king. You guys see that? Beta males. They can't reason. They can't logic. They come to school to get indoctrinated, and they end up being emotional beta males like that. Around the country, and I have discussions like this all the time with people. Most of them are respectful, but sometimes when people can't handle the truth and they want to get aggressive, then I usually just kind of match the energy, right?
Do you think that it's because they don't want to learn the truth, or is it because
Do you mind? It's kind of harder with the traffic. Do you want to come over here just so it's easier here? Thank you.
Yeah.
What was your question?
Do you really think that it's because it's the truth, or because your position is a little bit intimidating? Like, why do you want to pin it on them that they're being aggressive because they don't want to understand something?
Yeah, no, because the way I view life, at least this is my philosophy, is.
My question first?
I know, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, because the way I view life is like, when I say aggressive, I don't mean just like they disagree with it. I mean they get violent, they yell insults. That's what my philosophy is. If we have a disagreement, if you have a sign right now, you're protesting like pro-abortion, I'm not gonna go and like yell insults at you. I'm gonna go and understand your position. So
Can you also understand that like it might not even just be like what you're preaching for, but it's how you're doing it?
Yeah, that's why I said like I match the energy, right? So, but usually it's like this how we're talking right now.
Okay.
Usually they're boring discussions like this, but I like there's more substance to it. No, I know. But I mean like from the social media perspective.
Okay.
Like you know how they like chaos and drama and all that.
Sure.
Yeah. For me, it's substantive. I like getting to truth.
Okay.
Now, I think the reason why something like this is going to be intimidating and it's going to hurt feelings no matter what is because I believe that there is a physical reality. So a guy that came by earlier.
What does that mean, physical reality?
So like biology, right? So like you can't alter I believe that as humans we have an essence. So I believe that we're made in the image of God. We have essential properties that we can't change.
Like what?
So like we start with the soul,
Oh,
right?
wait,
So life starts with the
UPS
soul.
dropped
So
off
your soul is
your
what gives life to the
American
living
Center
components
hoodie.
of you. You know, like the physical parts, the
That's
fingers, the
cool.
heart, everything comes from the soul. So that is my foundation. Now, when it comes to male and female,
So is that like your opinion, or is that scientific?
the soul.
Yeah, I want a Leering
The-
Center hoodie. That's nice.
Yeah, the soul would be
I
a
think
metaphysical,
Ryan
philosophical
has
position. Science, for example,
I want
science can't test for a soul. And they also can't test.
That would be funny.
Yeah, it would be metaphysical. Yeah, yeah. So like I don't know, like, do you study science at all? Like an example would be science depends on the laws of logic constantly, or like science is impossible without the laws of logic, and they. Well, evidence itself, right? So like evidence is like they think it's observation, it's just eyes, but you need a mind to interpret the evidence and to be able to draw different conclusions from the evidence. That's not possible without the laws of logic, but they can't test the laws of logic, which is paradoxical, right? So they use the very thing they can't test. Okay, so then for me, my foundation is we have immaterial aspects to us, and it starts with the soul. Right, and then from that, then you have male and female. So not only does science show that there is male and female, right, but then we look at the natural order that I believe that God decreed for us, which is biology, which is like if you want to have sex with a guy and you guys want to create new life, you guys can do that together. There's like it's something that's miraculous and we take it for granted, but that's because of a natural order that we have.
Yeah, if I choose to do that, like
Right.
like the innate like desire, I guess, to procreate is there for a lot of people. Sure.
Yeah. And so like people will bring up, what about infertile women or menopause and stuff like that? And I would just say that doesn't override the actual pathway that we have, like the way we're designed. So like just because you have someone with 6 fingers, it doesn't mean that they deviate from the normalcy, which is 5 fingers, right?
So in all of this, explain
how it ties in. So number one is my main argument is children cannot consent. So when we're debating this specific topic, I'm talking about puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones, but a lot of it stems from the cultural aspect, which is the affirmation of a negative belief, right? So I don't believe, number one, I don't believe that we should tell kids that they're in the wrong body, because Lisa Lemon, I don't know if...
Negative belief just in society?
In general, but mostly towards that individual. So like...
In what aspect?
Yeah, so like I have a lot of physical features of me that I don't like, right? But that doesn't mean that I'm in the wrong body or that I need to hate myself for that.
And that's what that means for you. And you got to decide that yourself.
Yeah, because I have a foundation, I have a basis for all my arguments, right? Yeah. And so that's why I was telling you earlier that all the moral stuff will reduce you to either subjectivism or arbitrary.
What is arbitrary?
Arbitrary means it's random, it's without a system. So it can change like just randomly.
So you think that beliefs are arbitrary?
No, I'm saying without a basis they are.
So what defines a basis?
So like, you know what I said right now, the soul is metaphysical, right?
What's metaphysical?
Metaphysics is, like the definition of metaphysics is something that transcends the physical world. So it goes beyond the physical world. Yeah. God, right. God, the mind, the soul, stuff. Yeah, so within the moral system is the reason why is when I have a metaphysical position grounded in God, I have something to ground me and tell me what is right, what is wrong. There's an order, there's a purpose. But when you reject God, you have nothing else to stand for, and you have everything. You can say anything. You can make up any claims, any moral
you can
arguments, but
rationalize
they're all going to be
anything.
either
That's how
subjective
they
or
rationalize
arbitrary.
abortions and
Is that like,
transing kids, and kids can decide what they are.
Yeah, and I believe it not because it's just a feeling or just a belief system that I want to hold to make me feel good, but because it is in accordance with reality.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
so what were we talking about earlier? Morality in people's choices?
Yeah, you were saying like let people live, I think, maybe something like that.
Something like that, yeah. And why do you disagree with that?
Yeah, because I mean, there's so many reasons why, right? But you know, this land is like the land of the free.
Sure.
Freedom, liberation.
Not 100%, but it's called that. Yeah.
Right, it's called that. But we obviously have so many restrictions, more than any other nation out there, which is once again paradoxical. We have more people incarcerated than any other nation out there as well, which is interesting. But the reason why this is important is because you have so much freedom at a certain point that you have no freedom at all, right?
Oh, someone's angry.
How you doing, miss?
I need you to read this.
What is that? I have a note for you.
Did he write me this note? Oh, okay. Is it with...
I hope that you read it and do some research.
Don't tell her what to do. She can think for herself. Come on. Hey, I'm gonna put this in my fire pit. I need more wood. Thank you. They're gonna commit regardless, and you're making it worse, ma'am. You're making it worse, not me. Yeah, you're the one with the indignation, not me.
Damn, I thought he was gonna read the note.
You guys got a small lobby area here, man. Small lobby area here, man. For a big guy like me, I could feel claustrophobic. Well, I just wanted to see what you guys got in here. Take care, man. Take care. You too.
First Amendment auditors.
Well, we made our point. There was really nothing to see in there.
Sounds like that one guy that talks funny.
So this is the...
Oh, she's got a mask on.
Disregard the filming fee because that is for commercial only.
$2,000 a day?
It's for commercial shoots, yes.
Wow.
Fill out this form in its entirety, provide a certificate of insurance, and the village will review it and get an answer to you extremely quickly.
No, ma'am, I don't need that. I don't need that.
Okay, well, you're telling me that you want to film, you need to have a permit to film.
No, I don't. I'm telling you I don't.
The Village of Larchmont Code requires that you have a permit to film.
I understand that, but the United States Constitution gives me the inherent right to film.
But the village, so you have the United States Constitution, then each state has their own constitution, and then each village and jurisdiction has their own rules and regulations.
So what makes you think that a village can supersede the Constitution of the United States?
We're just going to give you this.
I don't want that, man.
Okay, well, I'm trying to accommodate what you want.
Is there anything else we can help you with? No, you guys are good to go.
Oh yeah, when I changed the
chair, sir, if you like.
Readjust.
Is the bench in the back? Appreciate it, Justin.
All right, sir. Good luck. If you have any questions, you can give us a call, email.
Oh, you'll be hearing from me soon. You too.
Oh yeah, it did jump up, huh?
Sometimes I'll just like hit the volume on the video.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Most good YouTube
All right, guys. So
videos
we're
are
just getting
pretty
out of the Village
loud.
Center here in
You can always
Larchmont,
just
New
turn
York.
it up if it's too
Wow,
quiet.
is all I can say. Wow. Cannot believe that sergeant really thought that filming on public property.
That's so funny. Mace
I needed to get
sent me that
permission,
proof.
or I would be arrested.
King Fixer made a meme
Very
video
funny
of
to me
her
how
trying
Oh
when
yeah,
I
I
invited
saw
her
it.
to
I
arrest
saw
me,
it. He
she
tagged
wouldn't,
us. He was
because
like, I forgot to tag.
she has discretion over these kinds of
I forgot
things.
to tag me, and then I
I'm
looked,
sure
I was
that's
like,
the reason,
oh,
ma'am. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
the Mace face one. That was a
That
good
sergeant was nothing but a tyrant, and I'm gonna hold him accountable.
Sergeant's
I'm gonna
nothing but
mark
a tyrant.
Larchmont, New York into my calendar and into my notes to come back here and fight for that code to
Long
get
Island
changed.
audit.
Completely ridiculous what's going on here.
Yeah,
They have
he's
a
pretty
code
good audit,
that prevents people
auditor.
from filming
If
without
you guys like
permission in
First
public
Amendment
on
auditors.
any grounds.
I watch a lot
I love
of
emotional guys like you. You can't control your emotions. Does this?
auditors.
Damn, that's so shitty.
Fucking dude.
Hi, I'm Leather Rock. Welcome to my channel.
This is Leather Rock. She's a
I just ran
crazy
outside my house
homeless negative
because I
person.
saw a cat here. And I
Homeless, but she
did.
lives
Don't you
like a
know the
homeless
time it took for
person.
me to get here? The cat
She's
is
an
gone,
interesting character for sure.
and I didn't even have time to do. Hi, I'm Leather Rock. Welcome to my channel. I just ran outside my house because I thought I saw a cat here, and I did. But don't you know, in the time it took for me to get here, the cat is gone, and I didn't even have time to do myself up nice or anything. But the kitty is not here, and I figured it would be good for you to post some cat content, because what I'm doing I really can't talk about right now. But yeah, the great thing about this place is there are cats that hang around here, but I wouldn't recommend the gardening right now because people walk their dogs here, and I'm sorry, but there's a problem with dog manure. And also, another reason why I'm not gardening here, besides the fact that I'm about to lose my home, is that there's somebody who lives back there who is a member of the code enforcement and is actively trying to get me out of my residence. And since I don't have a place to go and I have a cat, that really kind of sucks. But yeah, when you know that there are people that want you gone, and some of them are even your neighbors. So, but this area, if you're ever in this neighborhood, yes, check out the cats that are in the yard. And when it becomes warm, you're going to see vegetables being grown here. And I used to grow tomatoes and lettuce and sweet peppers and hot peppers and basil and different things. And if I ever live in a place that has that I can even put out big pots of things, I would love to grow my own food again, because that's one of the skills I have. Okay, well,
He's really taking a turn for the worse.
it's Monday. It's 10:08 a.m. and I'm Leather Rock. Welcome to my channel. Today, thought I would tell you more about how I lost my phone, because it's a little bit hard to imagine, really. I had just buried my cat, and I'm sorry that you didn't get to actually see the video, the 14-minute video that I filmed. I had a friend who scheduled to help me to bury Garfield, but about the time that he showed up,
Yeah, that's shitty.
another friend showed up who offered
I
also
mean, what can you
help to
expect
bury
with
him.
Portland,
That was the
though?
man in the van,
It's so crappy.
who hopefully in the next couple
Just
of
defending
days
yourself,
you're
you
gonna
get so
to
much
meet,
crap.
because he comes by most days. I've actually
I mean,
been
everybody
letting that
saw
guy
the
stay
video.
over
I mean, how many
because
times was
it's
it shared where we watched
not
the
a
guy
good
harass
climate
Tommy for
homeless
so
people
long?
to be caught out with
Chase
the
him
cops
around,
giving
kick
$300
him.
tickets, and plus it's raining now, and you know I don't think you'd want to be sleeping in the rain, would you? So.
Yeah, Tommy backed away from
What
him
happened
multiple times
was
until he finally kicked him in the
my
stomach
two
and kicked his
friends
phone.
who helped me bury the cat were here, and then the doorbell rang, and I had my phone in my hand, and I went downstairs to answer the phone, and it was two other friends, and of course I had to go into the kitchen where I had
She's
two
not
chairs
making
stacked
MAGA
up
look
that I needed to bring into my room, because
but
obviously people were going to be here, they need to sit, right? And the chairs were stacked in the kitchen because when we had the roof cave in, those chairs had been
although
in the
she's still
front
funny
room
to
that was
watch.
also originally called my grow room. So I had to move everything out of that room that was where the roof cave in was.
Watch this video.
I like the way the system is kind of flowy and works, though. It seems like, like Yard Stream would cut out and you'd go to it, you know what I mean? Like this kind of allows you to...
No.
Marketeers, our lady in the white here. Felipa just dumped her cart right here. Look at this. Let me see.
Yeah, these are good
You
ones
didn't see
to
who left
watch.
the
I was
car
trying
here,
to...
did you?
I gotta put a list together of like things to watch.
So you're coming to me to tell me that I'm leaving a cart? I was saying, did you see who did it? No.
Was it you?
And what is this?
My name is Agent Sebastian with the Cart Narcs. Oh, I think it was you, actually.
No, it wasn't me.
Okay, good. Where's your...
And if you harass me, it's going to be a serious problem.
If you harass me, no one ever understands what harassment is.
Right. Yeah, I'm very polite. Ma'am, you had a cart a minute ago, right?
No, I didn't. Do you tell me that's I have?
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. And I want to apologize for... Well, in that case, let me apologize for accusing you, I should say. I'm very sorry about that. I saw a lady walk out here with a cart. And if it wasn't you,
I'm gonna record
apologize
you
for making
now.
that guess. So thank you for clarifying the situation. If indeed that's true. Now you're very angry for some reason, though. Which...
I'm angry because I didn't know why you were approaching me.
Oh, I asked you about who left the cart. I asked you...
You pointed at me and pointed at the cart.
And I asked, hey, is this yours? So that's what I said. What's wrong with the question?
You're
You gotta do a cart nights video.
and I don't know why you're approaching
We'll
me.
probably end up getting attacked. Knowing our luck, somebody will like attack us. Well, he runs. Like if somebody starts getting him, he just runs away.
Difficult. I know, man. Tahiti's a fan. He knows what I do. So I think you might have done it. So I'm giving you a magnet, actually.
Don't give me anything.
No,
do not put anything
Well,
on
you
my
kind of
car.
have to have the magnet on.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Watch out. The reverse.
Oh, now she's pissed. Are you hitting my car?
Are you serious?
Oh, ma'am, I'm serious about the car.
We should get We Love Ice magnets on board on their cars when they're driving off.
Do you know, like, I have a medical condition, anxiety. What you did is
She has anxiety. He triggered her anxiety.
Ma'am, I'm not pretty darn sure that's
No.
Because I'll tell you what, I saw
No.
you walk out with the car. I'm pretty sure it was a lady in blue leggings. Let me talk to this guy real quick.
It's a car.
Hey,
You
sir, thanks
can't
for
put
waiting. I
it back.
appreciate it.
I always
She
put my
says-
cart back.
Get this.
I don't throw trash on the
She says she has
floor.
anxiety,
I
so
don't
she can't take her
I always put my cart back.
Thanks for stopping. Appreciate it.
That guy's ratting her
Yes,
out.
absolutely I do. Yes, absolutely.
Agent Sebastian.
Yes, sir, man. What's your name?
Agent
Edgar, man. Nice to meet
Sebastian.
you, Edgar.
Nice to meet you, man.
I have a
No
feeling.
clue.
I have a feeling this one might
I
get
like
a little.
your
This
video
one might get a little weird.
Yeah, man, you made
If I were that guy, I wouldn't want to leave. I'd back up and
Talk
watch.
to you real quick.
I don't care.
I was just explaining.
No, it's not funny.
Now, man, if you're so
It's not
anxious, why are you
funny.
sticking around? That's my question.
You doing what you just did can cause people to have a different kind of reaction.
Well, my reaction is
Hello,
to
my
tell the
name is
truth.
And the reason that I'm calling
Is a man asked her to put her cart back?
recording people.
She also recorded
and
me.
He's saying that he's monitoring, I guess, the parking lot.
Well, parking
The way that
lots
he approached me
was very
he's
calm and
monitoring,
polite. Very calm, very polite.
knocks.
narcs.
And he walks up to me,
points to a cart,
off,
just that kind of gently and politely waves.
and he's like
I have to.
recording, and then which shouldn't a person get also permission to record?
No, we're in public, man. That's the First Amendment.
Permission, he walks up and he throws something at my car.
Man, I slightly placed a magnet somewhere near your car. It didn't even go on your car, quite frankly.
He throws something at
that's
me.
That's not a crew. That's a lie. I showed her to it. I know it's a magnet.
You threw something at me, right?
No, ma'am, I did not actually.
You didn't throw something at me.
No.
I have you on camera too, sir.
Yeah, I know. I slightly
She doesn't have asthma.
delicately glided it somewhere towards your car, which by the way didn't go on your car, and then she stopped. That's a lie. That's a lie. I did not do that.
No, because I called you guys. I told
No,
you
she's
guys
lying to you.
I
I'm telling her exactly what happened. She's lying to you, sir. She's making false statements to the police.
I do. Because I told him I'm having an anxiety attack.
Yeah, and her ID.
I'm having an anxiety attack. He asked me to put a cart
Why are
back.
you staying around, man?
Why would I drive with anxiety?
Now she's gonna call an ambulance like Pam.
You put your cart back. Oh, because you stopped using that word.
ambulance.
It's such a lie. Now let's look at your car. It looks lovely. No, it is a lie. She's lying. There was no attack. Carts, narcs. And I now know that you lied to me because for some reason I've told you the reason 15 times, ma'am, and you're lying to the police now.
I'm in the park.
Filing a false police report is illegal.
No, she got out of her car because she's so anxious. She's so anxious and so scared that she has to get out of her car. Covert magnet application there, Narcoteers. Okay, now see, let me go back to the beginning of this, Narcoteers. I saw her walk out because I recognized those blue leggings with the cart. And I didn't see her walk over to where the cart return is right here. Now, let's see. Now she got back in her car because they're like, oh, don't be an idiot. And then she didn't walk away with the cart. So when she says she didn't put her cart back and then got real defensive, boy, that triggered my cart narcs training, the psychological issues there with, lying, how people get defensive and angry when they lie. And boy, does she just do that. Now she's wasting police time. So they show up, we'll have a conversation with them. Otherwise, cart narcs out. Narcoteer, see that right there? Cart return there. Cart return right there. This lady in the nice Range Rover. Let's see if she comes back. She might grab this cart so it's not blocking the walkway. She might. We'll give her a second. You'll notice that she is in the disability zone there, handicap spot.
Please.
She's walking around just fine though, it seems. Uh-oh. Oh no.
What happened?
Somebody left their cart here in the walkway.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's gonna be
You don't know
mad.
who that was, do you?
I don't know.
I thought it was some lady you looked like to me, like had a green sweatshirt on, maybe.
I don't know. I got on blue.
What? Am
Got
I?
a nice car too.
Am I colorblind? I might be. Well,
In the
there's a lot of
handicap
baskets
spot.
in the cart returns. Oh, that's not nice.
Oh, now she's gonna be
Let's go with the
pissed.
Lazy Bones on board magnet. Get that one right there. What's that? Carry 'em calmly,
Don't
gently.
touch my car.
Yeah, that one, that's our magnet that reads Lazy Bones on board.
So you gonna put this on my car?
Yeah, it's like a mark of shame. It's also got
Oh, geez.
Surprised she didn't throw it.
proper cart return etiquette. Perhaps some color identification. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's green.
She got a
what's
BBL.
blue,
Is
like
that
the
why
handicap
she's
placard is blue.
handicapped?
These handicap stripes are blue. But now Narcoteers, obviously we're getting up on the curve here. She has the magnet. She's off she goes. Deputy Nori, he's not with me at this particular location. He's out doing some other patrols. I can't hear you. She was like pointing at something. But she took the magnet, so there is that. Now, Narcoteers, that doesn't mean she won't toss it out the window later on, but usually when they take it with them in the car, that means they have...
If she was smart, she'd take it and sell it on eBay as a cart narcs magnet and probably make some money. She's probably not that smart though.
But, looks
That's
like
a great idea, like crash out on them just to get the magnets.
She can look us up and maybe kind of watching all the educational material we
probably
provide will
give
help
you a
her
magnet.
straighten her attitude out. That was blue. Boy, she knows how to make those excuses. She had that one right off the bat. Cart narcs out.
That's great. Alright guys, we did it. We made it to the 13-hour mark. We are the champions.
Why the fuck you trying to take a cart back? Because she left it out in the middle of the spot. Because she left it in the middle of the spot, sir. Cart returns right there.
We'll load up some more cart knife videos in the future for sure. Cart narcs is one of my favorites.
Post my link in the chat one more time. You guys can give me a follow. We'll be back on sometime tomorrow. I'll try and do some glass blowing too. Maybe make something.
Yeah, I think I can get the glasses on there too.
Or at the very least, I can make a marble too, which isn't that hard.
I can put the glasses on the lens so it blocks the flare.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
So I still want to make one of the spinny marbles with Latticino cane on it and stuff. You know, I think.
Yeah, we can do.
I want to do it so I can
a
put one. I
marble.
put a video on YouTube too.
Marble.
People like marbles. I mean, you can make a pipe too, but
I can make a bunch of shorts out of a marble video.
I got to make a bunch of pipes anyways tomorrow. Can do that and watch some stuff.
Thanks, DLP.
Probably try and get on around like 6 or 7 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah, we should be on around 6.
Because, yeah, we got to work tomorrow, so you guys can see some of that. Make some glass and watch some videos. Make some more glass. Watch some more videos.
Pet the kitty. Pet the kitty. Got to 1K subscribers tonight, so that's cool.
Okay, 1.1
Today,
like,
yesterday. What's show name?
Ground Zero got to 5K today, last night, so that's cool too. He hit 5K, you hit 1K.
I know, I was hoping it would delay a little bit so we could party for my birthday, but I guess
Well, we're gonna have to wait. Like I was talking to him in the chat, and he was saying it's gonna be rainy. I was like, maybe in a few weeks. That's what he was thinking too. Because like, we got to kind of wait until because it's on the rooftop.
kind of have to play.
Like it has to be like nice at least, like not raining. So it has to be at least. I mean, the next 2 weeks seems rainy, so
Next Saturday is cold.
probably gonna have to be like 3. I mean, we'll talk to him on Sunday too. See
Yeah.
what's up. I told him we'd bring like burgers and stuff to cook.
Rooftop party.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Probably stream for a little bit too, I'm guessing.
I'm sure Ground Zero stream for a little bit.
Yeah.
Or at least everybody can stream a teeny bit or something.
I might not be streaming, but other people will be streaming so you can watch me get crazy. Oh, that's cool. I'd like to see something like that.
Grave metal plates. Oh, crazy. Yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, I've never done stuff like that. I've done some mold stuff with glass, not a ton.
It must be hard to engrave metal too, like details. Now with all the machinery, all the CAD cams, it's all computerized.
The dust from the metal would be horrible.
Oh gosh. Remember all those guys that made the titanium tools?
Well, I
and
think
stuff?
about engraving glass. Like you have to do it in water so that it catches all the glass dust and doesn't get everywhere. Or you use a sandblaster. I guess a sandblaster wouldn't be so bad. It catches most of the dust.
Yeah, we'll show some more glass working videos and should be fun. Probably get the phone too and like
At least we got that little camera. You can actually do the live stream from here.
yeah.
Oh, you use laser etch to glass. Yeah, I have never done that.
That makes sense for a picture.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've only done I guess, manual stuff with my hands for engraving into glass, like a Dremel. Like we usually use like a
Oh, that's
Dremel or.
DLP. He was saying he used a laser.
Yeah, that's different than Lewis.
Mm-hmm. It needs to be a really hot laser, I think, huh?
I have
Or
no
a strong
idea.
laser. Like there's different types of
Yeah, I would
lasers.
imagine. I just have no. I've never done it, so I don't have no idea. Only using aluminum oxide or a Dremel. Hmm.
Homie hit 10K on YouTube.
No, yeah, he was saying that today. Yeah, he hit 10K,
Everybody hit
5K, and 1K. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I got 10 subscribers today. Well, I got like 140 something now, so it's a little bit better than.
You should really be posting all those clips you got.
I know, but I don't have many people that follow me on there, so I was waiting till like I got more subscribers, and then I can start posting a little bit more, and then.
Have you posted on X your YouTube?
I mean, it's on my top when you go to my X.
But
It's
you
on my.
haven't posted videos and then here's a video that I just posted on my YouTube. Check out my YouTube.
No, not on Twitter.
That's
Twitter,
what
I
I did.
just specifically X.
I was
stuff.
posting my YouTube video saying follow me on YouTube. I kept posting that, like spamming it almost.
I think it helps more just from when people share it. Like when you would be on like a platform and people would share it.
Right.
I mean, T-Splice shared it.
Oh yeah,
but-
Climatics too.
Oh yeah, you got a bunch from Climatics too. And that one guy that was at ICE too.
Oh yeah.
Like say, I think it matters when you're on YouTube and somebody shares it from YouTube, you kind of gain a lot of traction.
That Truth podcast guy. Forgot about him too.
I mean, T-Sply just shared it like yesterday, so maybe I'll get some more subscribers from T-Sply has like 600,000 subscribers.
Right.
So maybe people will watch it and see it.
He did another update and called Jake Lang a white supremacist again.
Again? Oh, because Jake Lane came out talking about it like an hour ago. We just watched that. We were like watching that, commenting on it. Yeah, that's all he cares about is white. He doesn't care about the bombing and who did the bombing. He cares about the people who are antagonizing the bomber, which is insane. Oh, for sure, Bird. Yeah, we like to chat with people and talk. I don't really mute people or anything. Maybe if somebody's being crazy, but
Just can't talk about Brazilians.
plate kind of sucked. Everything had to be done backwards. Oh, yeah, I guess it would be.
I was thinking about
inverse for the glass, so you see it when you
Mhm.
compress into it and then come back out of it. Yeah.
Even if you're CAD machining, you have to put it in reverse, huh? And then when you check it, you're like looking.
Yeah,
at
when you
everything in
use the mold,
reverse.
it's backwards. Yeah, it's weird.
Like all the good artists back in the ancient artists used to do everything in reverse.
Yeah, thanks again, Bird. Appreciate
Thanks
it.
again. Thank you. I was just scrolling X right now to see if there was any breaking news.
Just Mandani calling everybody racist still. An immigrant comes here to call us all racist for Muslims bombing people. It's insane. Insane. Tommy's ready for court. He posted a picture, I saw. The woke justice system that doesn't do anything for any of us. Objectively speaking, y'all's hate for Jake Lang has made you ignore and even defend what should be the biggest story in America. A Muslim religious extremist threw a bomb with intent to injure and kill a group of permitted Americans using their ethically, legally, morally protected First Amendment right of free speech. It could have easily turned into a mass casualty event had the perpetrator not been retarded. This story should be run around the clock, but no, you and the mainstream media want to fucking virtue signal your distaste for speech, and you don't like, but you want to show the world how high moral you are. It's a long one. Enrique was posting about it. It's true.
Pool's gonna have Alex Jones on Thursday.
Racist is a modern term invented by censored to silence the majority, manipulate reality, and to remain in power. Yep. Pretty much.
Army veteran injured in a 4-on-1 assault at a downtown smoke shop in Orlando. It's what a lot of the left breaks everything down to is what is your skin color? It's not about your culture.
How brown are you? Are you white adjacent? Are you Asian? Asian's kind of white.
Are you half black? It's like, come on. Yeah, headphones get exhausting. Headphones.
They're playing.
The Charlie Kirk show isn't a show anymore. Stupid Mondani. Go away. I'm pale as F. Yeah, I'm pale too, and I live in the Northwest, so I don't get any sun. Can't wait for summer. Get a tan.
That's the lowest on the hierarchy of wokeness. You're not allowed to do anything.
Yeah, you're on stolen land.
I guess that'd be the lowest on the hierarchy. Yeah. You got to be a black lesbian transgender woman that's disabled. Then you can be on the highest part.
That's why Tommy's a black lesbian. He should let the court know that.
Oh, weird when you close it doesn't show you chat. Oh yeah, it does.
It was just reloading it.
Weird. Yeah, I still got to learn all the like little settings.
You gotta tinker with it.
I do that when I'm glass blowing and stuff. That'd be easy with the camera.
Put QR codes up there, like my Venmo or whatever, or your Cash App or whatever you go. So I don't know what font I like.
I don't know. I like fonts that are easy to read. I hate fonts that make me squint my eyes to read it.
There's a font called Protest Riot that makes it hard to read because it's like a riot. I like bold, thick font that's easy to read.
Tommy should go to court and address and say they're stereotyping it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
They already posted pictures of Tommy in a dress. They made
Yeah.
AI pictures of him and posted them all around.
It's crazy. They do that to Enrique too.
Oh, David Medina's out there hugging people.
Why?
Some like crazy leftist.
Oh God.
No kings.
Ugh. Ugh.
You gotta.
Oh no. What's up, Ryder?
Yo, what's up,
Weren't you in
Ryder?
here earlier? No matter what you
Oh,
have,
I see,
please
right.
be proud of your tribe, base, protect your homelands, yet have a moral sense and trapped into the reality, not the simulation. I agree. We can only protect each other and our own tribes, our families, our friends. You know, doing like homeless outreach and stuff. It's like you feel so much. You feel everything that they're going through out there on the streets, and you can't let it suck you in. Even dealing with the protesters, I mean, they'll suck you into that. It's like last night, the girl was crying last night and was like trying to get me to feel bad for her. And it's like, because everybody had pepper sprayed her, because she had attacked everybody. I didn't know the whole gist of it. The only reason I feel bad for her is because she's so emotionally unstable and she's crying. She can't control herself. It's not good for her mental.
None of them down there are emotionally stable.
Yeah, if you're not emotionally stable, you shouldn't be down at like a violent protest.
That's why they're down there, because they're emotionally unstable.
Right. I think we're gonna end it now.
Yeah, it's been a long stream.
Too long. The little has better monetizes soon. That's all I've said. There's right and wrong, pulling some racial, religious, or political. It doesn't matter. Exactly. I might hear that door. It sounds like a dog.
Yeah, it sounds like something was squeaking.
I think a chipmunk's outside.
All right. Thanks for sticking around in the chat and chatting.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, you guys.
Have a good day, Ryder. You and Chachi.
Chachi. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, we'll be streaming later tonight.
See you soon and see you at the next protest. Take care, guys.